apparently I wasn't recording as well as streaming, even though I pressed both buttons. Funk yeah, I'm recording now. So I've been a Blazeborn. I put a sign saying "Cool Kids Only, No Fish Allowed" on the outside of the Nether portal. This is my realm. I spawned in the Nether. I got out of the Nether. I did the fun Blazeborn bit. This server is occasionally laggy, so if the screen freezes up, no, it's not stream. It's the server. It's my game. It's fine. But yeah, this.
Wait, does it lag for you?
There's a what for me?
Does it lag? Does the server lag for you?
A little bit. Occasionally something will happen and like my entire screen will freeze for a second. Like if someone types in chat sometimes, the server, like, my game freezes for a second and then it's fine.
You know, that is specifically an internet thing because that happened when I was at my mum's but not at my flat.
Yeah. It's mostly things like that. Like I opened a door and everything froze for a second, but it's fine, whatever. I am apparently dropping frames. Not that many, but my internet used to be better than it is now, which is weird. Anyway, I kept walking through that wall and almost falling into the water, so I built a thing around the Nether portal. Whatever. I've done the fun Nether stuff. That's not what I'm excited about now. I actually do not have the words to talk about how excited I am to be small. I've wanted to be small for like 8 years. I view myself, like, realistically, my height is about the height of a creeper in Minecraft. That's the height I view myself. When I'm in a 2-block tall thing with a trapdoor above me, that's a comfortable height. The height I dream of being is about 6 pixels tall. Yeah, about 6 pixels tall. And I think this makes me about 7 or 8 pixels tall. I'm not entirely sure, but I am very, very hopeful. Okay.
You ready?
One second. I am too excited. I am like actually too excited. I cannot function with this level of excitement. Okay, yes, I'm ready.
Oh.
I don't know how this is gonna work. I haven't been online when you switched anyone's origin.
Ready?
Yeah.
You just shrunk.
Fuck. Wait, I can go in water now. I can go in water now. Oh my god, I'm so tiny. The form, I'm so tiny. This is so exciting. Wait. I did a thing last night. And I wanna see what happens. I can keep a bucket of water on me now. Oh my gosh, I'm so tiny. I'm so tiny. Are you ready? I am under the cauldron. Wait,
Oh my god.
How far forward do I have to go to be able to see myself? Oh, I stand up. Okay, so I can't really do that in F3, but ready. So I'm under the cauldron,
I can
right?
screenshot.
Oh my gosh, yes, please. I'm so excited. This is very exciting, but this. I'll see you upstairs.
Sounds good. I'm just literally
Oh god, I have to
screenshot.
get used to these tunnels. I did this last night because I was like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if when I was an inchling, I just suddenly had all the tunnels everywhere? Oh my god.
Where do you find the screenshots again?
In your Minecraft file, like same place you put the mods, except one file after, like before mods, you find screenshots.
Ah, thank you.
I can climb walls, but I can't climb ceilings. I'm exploring my passages more.
Oh yeah, I also managed to get Optifine, so like it zoomed in on you.
Oh my gosh, I need to figure out how to do both, because right now...
Oh, I can teach you afterwards.
That would be great. Oh my gosh. Ooh, passage is a little dark over here. Gotta light that up. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Alright, well, that is good to know that that doesn't work. I'll come out. I'll where are you?
I am in the storage room, which I'm still very confused as to why there is oak in my floor.
I was confused about the oak too. Let's see if I know how to get down to the storage room. I partially know these tunnels.
Are you just gonna live in our walls?
Do I not already live in your walls? That's
I mean, that's fair.
Okay.
But
this is the step that I couldn't do earlier. 1 second. I couldn't do this while I was large, no matter how much I wanted to. So I kind of have to replace your front door, because I was testing it. Okay. Down. There we go. That's how to get into the storage room. Okay. Where's my exit in the storage room? Do I have an exit in the storage room? I think I just go around. I don't think I have an exit yet. Oh, I have here though. Okay, good. That's good to know. That goes up. Nowhere goes down yet. Hi. I'm behind you.
we did
In the wall.
what?
No, still
That
behind
is
you.
Not helpful.
Over by the water.
Oh, there you are. Hi! Okay, so, note to self. We need to somehow figure- Oh, you ruined-
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, and you fucked the water over as well.
I should fix that.
Yeah.
Hey, at least it doesn't kill me now.
That's true.
And Worm isn't here, so, like, the person affected by water. Is Worm the only person allergic to water now?
I think so.
I can use the fish tunnels.
You can.
Okay,
Although I wouldn't suggest it because you will drown. They're very long.
Okay, so I cannot fit between the chests. Can I fit here? Oh, I can't fit here. Can I fit here? I can't fit there. Okay, so all of the places... I hadn't made entrances in the storage room yet because it's kind of barren and it would be
where did you
obvious.
pop through? That's a hole which you could pop through there.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I can think. Brain, work, please.
I could put like a painting in the wall and come through that. Last night I was making it so that like you couldn't tell from the outside where my passages were. Like I can get to these blast furnaces and barrel downstairs without
I'll just put that there for the time being so that you have a little door.
A little trapdoor. Alright.
And it can always be changed later.
Okay, okay. I need to learn my passages.
You do.
Okay, so this is the right side of the kitchen, and with some water I can get up in there. I want that to be... this is an entrance but not an exit. That's good to know. I would have to place water? And then that's gonna be hard. Wait. Okay, that's really not very feasible. I need to breathe. And did this ruin my thing? I don't
Oh, you stole my stone, that's what happened.
I stole your what?
There was stone smelting and I think you stole it.
Oh yeah, I did.
That's okay, I have shit tons of it. It's not like I need any more.
Book,
but...
I did something and it's weird.
What did you do?
I put down water and then I picked the water up, but the water isn't going anywhere. I think I failed.
Like it's not... What did you... Where are you? First
In
of
the
all?
walls!
I got that much.
By the kitchen? I picked it up with a second water bucket and it worked. Did I just accidentally duplicate a water source? Oh, you know what I probably did? I know what okay, I figured it out. Don't mind me. I accidentally...
You took the water from the cauldron?
Yeah, I took the water from the cauldron, so I put water down, and then when trying to pick it up, I took water from the cauldron.
Cool. Do you want to sleep because it's nighttime now?
Oh, it's nighttime? Okay, yeah, let me... I don't have a good way to get upstairs just yet. Is this a good way to get upstairs? No, that's not. Is this? Nope. Whoa, I forgot about that. So I have to make better ways to get around because some of these aren't the best. But I'm not complaining about that because, you know, I'm in the walls. And that's all I want. Hi! I'm gonna sit in the bed. Oh, I'm tiny. I'm tiny.
Your head just comes above the bed.
Yes, hello. It is me. It is I.
Can you hide under the bed?
Yeah, but I need to put water down. I need to swim to get there. Well, you need to crouch, and since there's no, like, half-tall, it's gonna be hard. Come on. Ha! Little gremlin. I can't see myself. Like, if I go F3, it's like, you're in a block. I don't know what to do with you.
That's really funny, I will say, on my end.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be the best person at hide and seek. So I have 2 entrances over here. One of them is back here in the wall. And from here I can get to... I can't get to. This is change I have to make. Very difficult. So the hard part about this is figuring out how, where, what. Because, like, I need these. How to make it look like a solid wall on the outside, but allow me passage. Because if I didn't have to have a wall there, I can get up in here and use the stone cutter and the barrel from the inside of the wall. So it's just this block that's a problem. This one isn't helping. Oh, you know what? You know what? Terrible idea. I have a bad idea. I love it. What about this? Oh my gosh, Book, I can't, like, jump to look at the top of a block. I love that the fastest way down is still through the fish tunnel. The fish tube.
But yeah, so there's like 4 of us living in that house now.
This is not my only place, but yes.
You're just gonna have little hidey holes in everyone's houses.
Yes.
With the exception of Tristan's, because it'll be entirely underwater.
He won't expect me to have hidey holes in his house. It will come as a surprise.
I don't even think he technically has a house, though. He just has a lake and a pond, and that is his house. He just lives in the water, and just the waterways, in the sewers.
Look, I'm so tiny.
You are.
Oh. Oh. I ended up on top of the cauldron instead of underneath it. It's really hard to navigate with this water. I might want Depth Strider just to make it easier to, like, get where I want to be.
Well, I'm working on the trading hall at the moment. So it at least is getting sorted. I'm probably also going to build it up, I think? I don't know. It looks kind of funky as it is.
Alright.
I mean, to be fair, it doesn't have walls at the minute, so that probably doesn't help the funky lookingness.
No one's gonna notice that. Like, that, it's... I say it's fine, but also I don't know. No. Normal height people won't notice that, right?
Are you putting a hole in my house?
Maybe.
Uh-huh.
Okay, there
I also have to laugh at, I'm essentially just the landlord and you all just live in my house.
Yes, you're an amazing landlord. See, I'm trying to make it so that I don't actually damage the house any. I just put little tunnels everywhere, and you made it perfectly so there is just a block of wasted space.
Glad to be of service with my house building.
Yes.
I have to laugh. I was like, I'm not going to download Origins on my laptop, so I'm forced to do work. And I did download it purely so that I could set the stuff up for work. Did I get any work done? No. I mean, that was more to do with, I couldn't physically do work. So, like,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be so hard. It's still, it's sad.
I'm sorry that you haven't gotten work done.
So, yeah, and I was like, I should probably do my work, and then I was like, nah, I'll do it tomorrow, it's fine. Which, I should probably not be doing, considering, you know, not the best to put off, but I'm putting it off.
Yeah.
Why not?
This wall is still proving itself a problem. I was like, oh,
I
I'm
need
a
to figure out
genius,
what I'm
I've
doing
solved it!
Because, like, as much as I would love to put, like, bone block as the walls, it's gonna be a pain in my ass.
Really is.
Especially considering the size of this thing.
This block is just annoying. There's just two blocks that are problem blocks that I can't... Like, if either one of them worked, then the other would. Like, how do I get them to work? See, if we had vertical stairs in Minecraft, it'd be so much easier. Vertical stairs. So that I can put a tunnel like that. Just need to be able to access this top half. Or vertical slabs, either of the two would solve this problem.
Vertical slabs would be really fucking nice.
Love vertical slabs.
I mean, I know there are mods which have vertical slabs.
Yeah, but that, I want it unmodded.
Yeah, well, also, any more mods and it's gonna cause issues for people who don't have the best internet.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it kind of already is.
The lag hasn't been as bad in these past couple of days as it was previously.
Yeah, but how many people have been on?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Not many.
Because, yeah, I was off for a few days. Because, visiting family. Yeah.
How do I make this hidey hole work? Can I have your thoughts?
I'm currently laying down a floor over by the village. So
That's fair.
you might have to wait a little bit until
Yeah.
either I run out of blocks or I finish the floor.
Hmm. Yeah. That needs to go there. I did a much better job last night of doing this than I thought I did. But there are some bits that I thought were easily accessible that they're just not.
I'm on my way back now.
Alright.
Because it's starting to get dark and I don't actually have a bed set up in the village hall yet.
The visuals are all like cramped in. Oh, actually, it's better on the playback than I thought it would be. This is like a terrible time of day to stream. No one is on, but like, I'm tiny.
Me. Ah, well.
Just gonna put some things in the furnace, don't mind me. Just worried that if I make that glow, it'll be easier to tell that there's an entrance there. Once again, at adult height, no one's gonna look there.
At adult height, yes.
Ah, yes, because I'm definitely not an adult.
Thought for a second something was on fire. No, it's just the absurd amount of torches in the dark.
There's so many torches. I'm really tempted to go over to the castle. Which Worm and I... Yeah, Worm and I have been making a castle. It's like the pub in, like, Wilbur's Origins, except it's a castle, and it's, everyone except fish are welcome. We're making a welcoming and safe environment for everybody except the fish.
Except Tristan.
Because it was, you know, it was a blaze and a bee making it, so we're like, we don't want water anywhere near us.
Okay, bedtime.
Bedtime. I sleep next to you again. Ha! I love just launching myself on the bed. Oh my goodness. I'm so I'm so happy.
Oh yeah, do you have any requests for potions? Because we have some over here. Oh, that's not where I wanted to put that at all.
Weakness, healing, fire resistance is useful now that I'm not, you know, naturally fire resistant.
I was like, I'm just gonna get a shit ton of fire res because I'm the only one who can go into the nether, and blazes terrify me.
That's fair.
But
that's
I still
fair.
haven't finished the path to the fortress. I need to do that at some point. But I started building the villager trading hall instead.
Yeah. I mean, villager trading hall is important. I think water breathing would be kind of cool. I'm sure water breathing would be useful for a lot of people. Strength could be cool.
Tristan's kind of in charge of the water breathing.
That's fair.
Who stole all of the lanterns?
I can climb up the. Oh, that was me. I was using them. Okay, so this is the bit of the wall that's a problem. Right in here.
Right in where?
This
In
block.
there.
Yes. So
This
I
one?
have a little passage here that up here. No, that block's fine. It's this one that I took away. This missing block in the very corner here.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have the passage down through the floor. And then up here, I have a little thing onto the shelf so that I can access the barrel from behind. Which you can probably see with it opening, that I have opened it. It's just that I can't get from down here to up here. If there's a stair there so that the back is there, and there's a stair or a full block here so that, you know, the outside doesn't come in.
Hold on, give me a steer.
Ah. Stair.
Even the blocks are tiny.
Yeah. Small.
Because the other option is you do something there and then you put the stair up against this side.
Yeah, like if we had
But I can't physically do it because I'm a bit tall.
stair up against this side, like, what do you mean, like out here?
Yeah, that'd work.
Or because basically, if there was a block of any kind right here, like if just here we had like a barrel or a crafting table or something, it'd be fine. But like, that looks weird when that entire wall is hollowed. So. So I don't know. We could put like a bookshelf in there. Do you think anyone would notice?
Well, the other option is if we make... Hold on. Machine is not ideal. But like if we turned the chest, like put barrels instead of the chest and put the crafting bench, it looks like it's all meant to be along there.
Yeah.
The other option is we make a table like this one and put it here. Kind of in front. So that we, us regular folk can't get in, but you can get in under the trapdoor.
Yeah, that might be good.
Okay, hold on.
I feel like it might be a little crowded in the corner, but like, just as long as this doesn't.
Oh, we can make it a long enough table.
True.
Oh, there goes my washing.
Because even if I put a slab there so it looks a little less weird, like you can't see the wood and the torch through it, then it makes it so that I have to go all the way out.
Oh no,
all the way
Fish
back
Boy
in.
has joined us. Fish Boy's
Oh,
joined
Fish
us.
Boy, hello, Tiny Shay. Wait, Justin. Wait, I'm gonna go stand by the bed. Look at me. I'm so small.
Are those spruce or oak stairs for the table?
For the table, they're spruce. I've been trying to get on top of these campfires for so long, there's no way to parkour up there, but now I can just whoop. Oh, that's what I'm doing. I take no fall damage now. Like, Sunny's appeal for the feline was no fall damage. Tiny fish gateway. Yes, I can use the fishwa now. The fishwa. Fish highway.
Okay, I'm going to currently make this really annoying for myself.
Okay.
As in, I'm probably going to struggle to get out from where I am. Yep, I knew I was going to struggle.
Put a trapdoor here. Let me place that one.
Yeah, it might be a good idea.
Gimme. Giant block size of me. Tristan, look when I throw items. Wait, can you throw like? Do you have like cobblestone on you?
I do not. I do, however, just have dirt.
Yeah, dirt. Throw a dirt, and I'll throw a dirt, and we'll compare the size of them.
That's my dirt. They're just both being tiny.
need dirt. Okay, so from normal person height, that doesn't look weird. Wait. Yeah, okay, that doesn't look too strange from normal person height. And if we put like another barrel here, then you won't even notice.
If you want, because I'm gonna put these up on like this layer, you could put like your bed in the back there, because no one's gonna see it.
Yes! I need to figure out if a fully enclosed bed like that will let me sleep in it.
Well, it should do, because we're not gonna... Hold on. Let me show you what I'm looking at doing.
Okay.
I'm gonna need more.
I might go grab a bed from downstairs.
Sounds good.
Still need better ways downstairs. Tristan, I made tunnels all throughout the... all throughout the walls. I did this last night when I was, like, so excited for Inchling that I couldn't sleep, but, like, you know. Wasn't getting Inchling. Green bed. Boop. Shh, you saw nothing. I need to make a platform for this. This is a really annoying angle. I'm going up. I'm going up. I'm going up. Up. Where is the up? This is not the up. Is the up? Oh, the up's over on the other side. And I don't have a passageway yet. I will in like 2 seconds. Oh, right, because those need to be solid. Lame. Very lame. It's the only reason I don't have a passageway across the kitchen yet. Anyway, I'm just gonna... Come on.
Okay, I'm gonna make 2 barrels.
Ooh, your paint... Tristan's paint's arrived. He's just waiting on minis now.
Woo!
That's very exciting.
Okay, hold on. Where do I have anything?
I don't know, good question. This song might be a little loud. I don't know, it's a vibe. I'm gonna go to the castle. There's 2 creepers!
Yeah, be careful.
It's getting dark. I don't care, I'm going to the castle. I'm going to the castle. Tristan's not invited to the castle. Tristan, Worm and I have made an area that is being a communal area to hang out with everyone. The Origins SMP server that, like, Wilbur and all of those people you don't watch are on, they have a place called the Pub, where everyone gets to hang out. Well, we're doing a similar thing, except, everyone except the fish are allowed in the castle. There is no room for fish in castle. Yeah. So they have the pub, we have the castle. Which is what we're calling it now. I didn't even get to see what Tristan said. It flashed up as a message, and as I was like,
fuck you was what was said.
Yes, well... that is the name, but you're not allowed to call it that. Streamlabs is right. I haven't seen this from short person
Kristen,
angle
do you know
yet.
how to put oak in the storage room floor? I'm not very happy about whoever did it.
Hey, the decorating I did still looks good from short person angle.
Oh, that's the castle. Ah, I did find that. I used it as refuge amongst all the mobs.
Ah, yes, good.
But yeah, can you sleep or no?
Oh yeah, I can sleep. Give me a second. I'm in my bed. Sleeping, sleeping, sleeping.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yes.
The creeper in the farm.
Oh no. So I need to make I need to make more little passages. And I need to see if this works. Oh man, that doesn't work. The only thing that can get you to crawl as an inchling is water. That's very disappointing. Very disappointing and very annoying. Because it keeps pushing me up. I don't want to be pushed up. And also I shouldn't put water in Worm's bedroom. Worm is allergic to water. Ah! Let me under the bed, you meanie! I say to the game, who has no actual evil motivation to not let me under the bed. Come on. Why won't it let me under the bed? There we go. It's sad that I can't use trapdoors or anything to crouch.
Mm.
I love that everything is ladder for me. I can climb anywhere I like. Nope. Okay, that's why it's that way. Where's the best way to do it? This way, actually.
Oh, poor Loz. Loz didn't realize I had already seen what everyone needed. Okay, oh, that's what I was going to grab. But yeah, I don't know who rearranged the storage room, but I'm not happy with them because it was in order when I left, and then I come back and nothing's in order.
Mm. I mean, that seems reasonable. It's a reasonable reason to be not very happy with someone. Okay. I'm so tiny! I was worried that I was gonna spend a few minutes as tiny and be like, okay, yeah, this is cool and all, but whatever. But I'm so happy. I'm tiny. Where am I going now? Ha 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 ha. Tunnels. Bonk, 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 bonk. Nope, not there. Not that one. Make tunnels.
It took me like 15 hours, but I killed them!
Yay! Proud of you.
I really didn't want to fucking creepers to blow shit up.
I have a little hidey hole. I need to figure out what I'm doing with this. Someone is messaging me. It's Jay. Jay is messaging me. I'm turning my phone to do not disturb because it is not relevant. So I have a little hidey hole there, and then I have one up here. And I want to make a little room over here that I can vibe with. So I think the goal is get this.
Live with me. Wait, fuck, where's the bits?
So there's a torch there. I can put the no torch there.
Do I just build the villager trading hall in the same style that the house and the little nether shack is?
That would make sense.
I mean, with the exception of the floors, because the floors are already stone brick, because they look nice.
Yep, that's fair. They don't need to be exactly the same. I built another shack in that style because the house was in that style.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to kind of follow the style guide even just a little. So, I should probably do something with this tree. Because this is where I have a little nest. Little nest. I need to decorate everything. For a short person. Oh my gosh, I can just sit under the counter. Yes. We were kind of thinking of maybe putting a little, like, fountain in this area for Fish Boy. Because this area is pretty out of the way, so it's unlikely for someone to get accidentally stung.
Oh, that's a thing I need to do.
Woo fountain. Okay. I'll see what I can do for you. I think we have a bit of glass for it. Worm was thinking glassed in. I'm thinking maybe just glass pane railings so you don't accidentally fall into the lava. Not lava, water. Acts like lava. There's a pool of lava up here that I gotta be careful of because I am no longer Blaze. SMOL! This is so exciting. Yeah, railing so you can come out. Not, like, encased. Imprisoned for your crimes of being a fish. Okay, it's annoying that it flashes the back of my head.
Okay, so I'm probably also gonna need to make... Oh, I don't want to make it higher.
So I can't get in the house without opening the door. Because because you don't want holes in the side of your house.
Yeah, no, not ideally.
They'd just be like a quarter block hole. Nothing would be able to get through it. Just a little mouse door.
Okay, if you can find somewhere where it doesn't look weird, I will consider it. As your landlord.
Alright, I will make an appeal to the landlord. I can put a secret storage thing in here that no one else can get to. Like these 2 barrels, public domain. A 3rd barrel, mine, and only mine. I wonder if anyone would be able to see me here.
Maybe. Hold on, I'm coming back to the house because I realized I didn't grab enough stone. Because once I've built the villager trading hall and I've got things sorted,
1, 2,
my
3,
plan
4, 5, 6.
is to get to
I'm I'm 6 pixels high. If I crouch, I'm 6 pixels high.
Oh, I need to finish the nether path to the fortress, so I don't constantly get lost and no one else gets lost. Because despite the fact that I'm running the most, I still get lost every single time.
Tristan, did you see that? I just squeezed myself through a block.
Oh, I saw that.
You saw that?
Because I have your stream up on my second monitor.
I don't like that. I almost left again. Oh my gosh! A little tunnels! Tunnels! You missed it, you left for 2 seconds. I think I did it again, but I'll do it like another time. Wait, how do I... I squeezed through that like 2.5 pixel section, 2 pixels. Squeezed my entire body through 2 pixels and it only mostly killed me.
Can we sleep?
Yes, okay. I will go to my bed.
Do you like your little room in the big room?
It's very cool. Can you easily see me if I do this?
I can, yes.
Okay. I don't know what this looks like.
It's because they're chests here. If they were barrels, it would be different.
Yeah, but the chests allow me to see out. This is by far the most cursed way to leave my room. Do you know where I am? Can you find me? Hide and seek. Hide and seek mode activated.
I saw where you jumped on your stream. So I don't think that's very fair.
I mean, you have a point.
This is what happens when you try and play hide and seek with your mod. It's the same as Among Us. Like, I just had issues with...
Oh, I need a better way into my passages down here. Because I have to swim to get to them.
Hold on, I gotta troubleshoot.
Okay. I'm gonna go check my photos.
The reason Loz was having issues was because it couldn't... Oh fuck, where is it?
Equal passage. He 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 he. I like that better than it just being open. It might look less weird too.
Blue friend. Sorry. Blue just came on.
Oh goodness, what else? What else? Where else? Okay, more things I want to troubleshoot, passage-wise. I need to figure out how to get from one end of the kitchen to another end of the kitchen, and I want more ways up than just this one. Also, I need a way out down here. Okay, that one is difficult to get into.
I just realised because you've got passageways, you could potentially do a passageway into Kez's room.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I'm about 2 blocks away from Kez's room in my largest area of the passageways right now. And I left a sign for Kez like, hi, if you stumble into this, this is what it is, this is why it's here, love you. But yeah, if we put like decorations in this room instead of having it be open, it'll be easier for me to hide passages. And I'm a little. Wait, I can. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Hold on, I had a thought. Oh, hold on. Give me a sec.
I thought I couldn't fit here, but I can, and I'm so excited. This is my entrance.
Minecraft is just eating my inputs.
Oh. Gosh darn fish passage. You know, I really should have thought that through.
Nothing is lagging, but I can't move. I'm just gonna reopen Minecraft.
Okay. Oh, the fish passage is going to be a little difficult. How do I navigate past the fish passage? I guess I go down. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, I'm dead. That was terrifying! That was the scariest thing!
Because I just came in and heard that.
I could have, like, if I had thought about it, I could have, climbed away, but I just fell into a 2-block hole with a creeper in it.
Oh,
and I was
there a hole under the house?
There's a hole under the house?
Okay, we should probably light that up, because, yeah, I can definitely hear, I've heard mobs around.
Let me go find it. I found it via the fish tunnels. So I'm gonna blame Tristan
I blame Tristan for that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame Tristan for there being an unlit hole under the house. Entirely his fault.
Tristan, you should know better.
So scary. But I also feel like it'd maybe be a funny clip. I don't know.
He did it again. Oh, that's what I was doing?
Oh gosh, I can't breathe in water.
Oh, that's a tunnel. Okay, I didn't realize the tunnel was here.
Oh, hey, some of my stuff. Oh wow, it's hard to find my lost items because they're so tiny. Like...
Well, that kind of put a damper on my plan.
Yeah?
I was like, oh, I can hide the hole in the rose bush. No, that's where your tunnel is.
Yeah. Yeah, my tunnel is beneath the rose bush, sort of.
Hold on, I have another thought.
Like, you totally could do a little...
No, I'm gonna do an entrance in the kitchen.
Okay. I'm working on this tunnel. Okay, so this is where I fell. And, I maintain that it is entirely Tristan's fault.
Even though he claims it is not, it was always Tristan's fault.
It will always be Tristan's fault. I don't think... Tristan, correct me if I'm wrong. This hole, not part of the fish tunnel. This was blown by the creeper. Like, this block is supposed to be covered. There is a stone cutter, and it is so useful. Why is there not, like, a wood cutter? You're doing oh, like that? Okay.
Originally, I was going to go through the wall there, and then I realized this is here, so that's not ideal.
Tristan says, yeah, to the correct me if I'm wrong, which I assume means he's agreeing with me? See, I just want this to work. It doesn't. It doesn't work. You want to see something interesting? No one will ever know that there is a crafting table in their ceiling. But there's a crafting table in their ceiling. There's a point where you can look up and use a crafting table. It's about here.
There we go.
Yeah, that's that one.
I mean, you can kind of see it, but I don't care enough.
Just horizontal. So, okay, thank you, Tristan. Ah. This is such a scuffed passage. Is Luz still having problems?
Maybe. I guess I'll wait for the message going, hey, it's still not working. Oh, that hit him quite well.
Okay, question now, where am I? Digging up. Digging up to figure out where I am. Okay. Leaving that for a second or two.
Plan. I have plan. Surprisingly, I have a plan.
I'm
that's
proud of you for having a plan.
Hello. Come back. Come back.
Me or something else?
You.
Hi.
No, I was gonna say stand on there and say hi.
Hi. Hi.
Hello.
Where's my hole? Where's my tunnel? Oh, it's all the way up here. Oh, it's all the way up here. Yeah, welcome to the third layer of tunnels. I don't need this many tunnels. And also, I don't need that to be a staircase.
You have 2 entrances into the kitchen.
Yes.
Okay, and now it is bedtime.
Okay. Give me a second to figure out how to get there. Yeah, I am so thrilled that that works. No good way to do this. That's fine. I don't need to go up that way anyway. It's not like that's the only way up. Okay, that's the only way up. Give me a second. Gotta get rid of the dirt in my tunnels.
Oh, Loz just joined, assuming.
Just... Oh. I am now in bed.
Yeah, now we just gotta wait for Loz.
Yep. Hey. Okay. I'm so tiny! Small Shay, small Shay! I have an inch ring! Goodbye! Tunnels! Okay, so I need to find other places where I can go up. Is this a place I can go up? Does this lead to the outside? Oh, that leads to the outside. That's super unfortunate.
Just because it's going to annoy me more that it's slabs and not bricks. Actually. Oh no! Oh, for fuck's sake.
See, there's nowhere in this room that's good for tunnels because this room is just so open. You say I have entrances in the kitchen. Ha 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 ha! I don't need to use doors anymore. Yes. So does that mean that I can make...
However, we have a...
I am not fast. A creeper snuck up on me and I ran away as fast as I could. But, look, it's really hard to rebuild when I'm this tiny.
Hold on, I can fix.
Thank you. Oh, I blew up one of my stairs.
I got it. I got a spear one.
Thank you. I think it blew up one of my flowers, too. I'll get the flower.
Oh, it did blow up. We have more roses downstairs.
I got a rose. Okay, I will leave you to rebuild. Wait, this. Ha! If the door stays like that, I can just...
Where the fuck did that go? There. Oh, really? Did not need the rose bush straight there because it meant that it fucked up my building.
Sorry.
No, you're right.
Is the... Are the doors gonna go on the inside or are they gonna stay like this?
What?
That's right.
No, they don't go on the outside, they go on the inside.
That makes sense, but if they're on the outside, I can climb up.
I don't
Because
care.
yeah.
They go on the inside.
I just wanted you
You
to
have holes!
I just wanted you to know!
I gave you holes for a reason.
Yeah, and I appreciate the holes. One of the many, many hiding places I have. Not a useful one, though. This doesn't get me anywhere useful.
How do you make water breathing potions, actually?
Pufferfish.
Ah, fuck. We need pufferfish.
Luz has made some super cool, like, automatic farms. They're awesome.
Yeah.
So occasionally I suffocate in blocks.
Uh-huh.
But other than that...
Okay, back to the trading hall. Actually, fuck, before I go.
This is the room that I have the most entrances to. And also this is
We
the
need
room
to-
where I actually can go under doors.
Shay,
Yo.
do you have a black stone block to go over the hole?
Yes.
Could you do that, please?
Yes. I forgot about that. I'll be there soon. I will not be... Oh, no, I will be there soon. And then that goes there. And then we go here. And that goes there. Okay.
Oh, my throat hurts.
Oh, no.
I did a lot of screaming last night. So that probably explains it.
Probably. Screaming because of anything in particular?
Oh, my brother was competing in a dance competition.
Right.
So I was supporting him.
Very nice. How did
Yeah,
that go?
within 2 crews, they both came first.
Hell yeah!
So they're on to finals tonight. But I couldn't go to finals tonight. Well, in theory, I could have, but like, it's meant I would have had to come down for work and then head back up, and it was just more hassle than it was worth.
Yeah, fair.
Okay, hold on, I'll be back in a sec.
Okay. Where's this come out? So Tristan, no one will notice if I hide a stair in the Nether Warp Farm, right?
What?
Shh, it's fine.
I mean, I don't really care about holes. So long as, you know, they're not, like, super obvious.
Yeah. That's why I have to hide them. But also they look better if I hide them. I need mostly I need more ways upstairs, because so far I only have one.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm getting good at knowing where my tunnels go. Until they harvest, yeah. Alright. Good enough. See, it's just such a shame this goes to the outside. This is what freaking vertical stairs would be great for. Vertical stairs, perfect for that. I kind of feel like I'm only gonna be able to get one easy up and down. Whoop! At least to the top floor. Under the house, I can do anything I please, but above the house, a little more difficult. And if I do that, as far as I can tell, that's subtle. Yeah. Oh! And I want... Oh, well, I was thinking of No, I do want trapdoors. For that. Trapdoors aren't that hard to make, though. Okay, bye Tristan, good luck. Luck on your test. Oh my gosh, the vision when you're inside of a sign is funky. Probably not a problem most people have.
Probably not.
This is good though. It means there's an easier way to get me there. Okay, so next problem I have is getting from one side of the kitchen to the other. Because the doors and the fact that there's a floor, like the floor is the ceiling, cause a problem. And I kind of have a really bad solution. But it could be cool. So I'm gonna try it out, and then I'm gonna see if I like it, and then if I like it, I'm gonna see if you like it.
Okay.
But do not fear, dear landlord. There will be no permanent changes without your permission.
Do not fear, dear landlord. That's a quote.
Yeah, quote worthy. Love being quote worthy. Worm, 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 worm! Oh my gosh, Worm! Look, I'm so tiny! Wait, I gotta show you how tiny I am, Worm. I'm gonna go upstairs to the beds. Which are pretty easy to get to, except also they're not actually that easy to get to, never mind. They're easy to get to like this, which sucks. I hate that the fish tunnel is so far the easiest way. Worm, 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 worm. Worm! Yeah, you're VIP! I have VIP now! Of course you're VIP. Hi! Worm, you know what I can do? I'm swimming. I'm under the bed. Loz hasn't seen that before. Under the bed, da-dum-ba-dum. Under the bed. So I have tunnels all through the walls, and then I have a little tiny bedroom up here.
I know I should probably save you, but also I don't have a boat. So you are just dying.
I just stick my head out. It's really cursed. I can glitch through the block. Come on. I should not be able to do that. Bedroom and castle? Bedroom and castle is harder. I've tried. I don't think I can get down there, but I just run around back. I will show you castle from my perspective in a second, Worm. I have a bed back here. And 5 heart gang! I've been trying to find better solutions for some of the passages. Because there's no easy way out into the kitchen. And this one just sucks, but... Okay, I'm replacing this with a stair, and that'll make it so much easier to get here. Oh my gosh. I have to swim to get out via the kitchen. And I have this. You make it easy? Yeah. I'm off to explore the world, filled with great and mighty terrors that are so much infinitely taller than me. I'm so happy. I'm so small. I'm a borrower now. My lifelong dream of being a borrower. See, this is difficult because I have a particular way that I usually parkour to get there. And I can't do the parkour as tiny. Also, I shouldn't run around like up blocks because the white from the back of my helmet flashes and I don't want to accidentally be too flashy. And not in the fun way. Flashy in the bad way. It'll make it easier for me to get to room and castle. Thank you. I like the castle more. So I usually jump this bit, and I have to like jump up the block, but I can still jump this bit. Yes, I like the castle so much. The castle has given me so much joy, and I've really, really enjoyed building it. Last night I put tunnels all over like the house, but the castle is what I've spent the most time doing. Castle from small person perspective. This floor is so vast and there is nothing here. Gonna make a tiny tunnel? Oh my gosh, yes. I could hide under that, but I'd have to replace these. So this is the castle from my perspective.
I'm gonna need more oak wood.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a little whole house back here. Honestly, I think I'm gonna like turn this into my room. Gonna get rid of this tree and this will be like my main room. It will only be accessible through tunnels. Spoink yoink! Spinny yoink! Spinny oink. He's so large. I love that the pig just dances on the table. Turntable pig. I also love that I just backed up into my tunnels. So this tunnel leads to the tree and to my other tunnels. This one. And this one. So all of my tunnels so far lead to this little area, and I think that's going to be my home. Oh, well, of course I will still come to the big kid sleepovers.
Am I invited to the big kid sleepovers?
Probably. So, I mean, there are many beds. We have many, many beds here at the castle. I'm pretty sure Tristan is the only one who isn't. That did not sound wrong. I've referred to everyone taller. It's okay, Worm. I've referred to everyone taller than me as adults so far.
Well, to be fair, you said something about, oh, I said like normal person height as adult height.
Yeah.
So.
I was like, how does this look from adult height? I am not an adult. I'm a gremlin.
Do not have enough.
Oh my god, Bookworm, I'm 19. I'm a gremlin.
I mean, I'm also 19.
Rip. Rip the fish. Yeah, Tristan's the only one not invited to things. So Worm, you had these set to down, which means that I can't crawl under the bed. So I set the ones of this one to up, which means that if I place water, which I feel like I shouldn't do in your bedroom, but if I place water, I can theoretically get under the bed. I'm just having real problems. Like, it keeps trying to push me up. I might have to... I might see what I can do about Streamlabs. Oh, so I can finally get under the bed. And I can get here. But it's like, what am I gonna do?
The other way to do it is to change specifically the foul language to be an auto mod thing, so that mods sort it out, because I do that with everyone else.
I think that's what I want it to be. But I clearly don't have it set up to that. So yes, I can get under the bed here. It's just very difficult and very painful. It might be better to, like, somehow make it so that if I put water down, it falls down instead of going all the way across. But I have a little passage here. But I could also make it like a little passage upwards like this. Like, does that look strange? Oh, that definitely does. I feel like that... Ugh. I feel like that's pretty subtle. Gonna go get something to eat? Yes, go get something to eat. I will talk to you when you get back. I love you. The only, like, place that I don't have tunnels that I know where it is Jay's house, and quite frankly, I don't remember where Jay's mountain is. Like, I've seen it, but I don't remember. But Jay said that I can make the mountain short person.
Just like a massive tunnel, like going up the mountain.
Yeah.
Like there's a little entranceway, and then it just goes up. Although there is, by the looks of things, a hole in the mountain. I don't know if that is intentional.
Possibly. I don't know. I know that Jay has been working on the mountain to try and make it more accessible.
Mm.
But I don't remember where the mountain is.
I can help you find it later once you've
Thank you.
sorted out your house and everything. Sorted out the houses.
Yes. Why is there string in the middle of the floor?
What?
There was just string in the middle of the floor by the water.
That was the dead cat.
Dead cat. Okay.
That was Loz's dead cat.
Thought that it might have been. That's very unfortunate. Rip cat. I'm gonna put string from dead cat in Loz's chest. I might rename this piece of string like Rip Cat and then put it in her chest.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice being able to use the fish tower.
Mm.
Oh right, that's what I was doing before I got distracted by Worm.
It's this fucking song. Oh, I forgot how much I love this song.
It's always good having songs on your playlist like that. Okay.
Because I just added it. This is one of the songs where it's just on repeat now.
Yup.
At least until Kez tells me off, because Kez often notices when I'm repeating songs. Although I probably won't get told off for this one.
What is it?
It's I need to put torches down.
This is gonna
It's
be hard.
Falling by Chase Atlantic.
Ah.
Which I don't listen to a lot of Chase Atlantic, but like I've been meaning to, because like the few songs I have, I like absolutely adore.
Mm-hmm.
You keep on falling. Oh, did you hear Mask is getting delayed?
No, I didn't hear that it was getting delayed.
Yeah, it's getting delayed.
Aw. That is unfortunate. Oh wait, this actually might work better than I thought it would.
Hmm?
I don't know. I really don't know. I'm in a process of.
Can we sleep? Can I get you to put the message in? Because I'm just.
Yep.
I should actually move the bed inside.
Okay, we are sleeping.
Cool. Okay.
I need to get a better way into my tunnel so that I can get up to bed. My mission for the next ever is just gonna be these tunnels. Like, I love them, but I gotta make them work better. Okay. Working on tunnels from outside first. Vibes in question.
Oh. Creeper snuck up on me and blew up in the village hall.
Oh no!
I mean, not terrible. It's just ouch. That hurt me in my soul.
Yeah.
Baby, figure it out.
Okay. So, asking laws. And then I'll ask you. I'm trying to figure out if it looks bad. Because it's functional. It's not the worst. It's not how I wanted it to be, but it's not the worst. Well, that's a shining, a shining compliment. I didn't think it was gonna be that good. Okay, so when you get back, I will ask for your approval of the thing I just did. I think there's a thing in F3 that tells you how many days it's been.
Yeah. I don't know whether Loz is talking IRL days or Minecraft days. So.
I really don't know either. Also, I don't know what the thing in F3 is. Okay. I'm excited. I'm still just so excited about being small. Well, this is a better entrance into the tunnels.
I need more spruce wood. I just need more wood in general.
I mean, I might as well make that like a crafting table. There's gonna be a thing there, it might as well be a crafting table. And... Ah! I make that like that, it'll be easier to get through. Okay. That's easy because it's at the top. The other one I made easier.
Oh, Sunny's popped into chat.
Sunny's popped into chat. Hello, Sunny. Sunny, I'm tiny. Sunny, I'm so small. And adorable. Small and adorable and also cute. Just the cutest.
You're always the cutest, though.
Yeah. I'm gonna show Sunny at the bed like I've shown everyone else. Sunny! Sunny, I'm tiny! Sunny! I've been making little passages everywhere. Little baby! I went from being Blaze Boy to Little Baby Boy. Everyone else I've seen play Inchling has been like, no, don't call me a child, don't call me a little baby, I'm Little Baby Boy. I am okay with this. Little baby mans. I'm so small. I'm so small. Sunny, do you want to see the thing that Worm and I were building yesterday? From my little baby perspective. I am always cute. And just the cutest. Yeah.
I'm still gonna need some fucking more on here.
The tunnels have been getting better. Okay. Alright, Sunny wants to see the castle. I'm going to show Sunny the castle. How am I getting out? There's still no good way out on this level. To get out on this level, I need to use water, but that's okay. I'm so small. I'm so small. I can't climb up blocks in F5 really, because it'll
Oh, I
flash the
should
back.
probably put some railings on the fucking water, shouldn't I? So that it's worms less likely to accidentally run into the thing.
That would be helpful. As a former Blaze, yes, please, railings. Oh my goodness, I almost fell into that lake by the nether portal so many times.
Oh, not the lake.
I know, but like, because I fell into the lake by the nether portal so many times, I can say from experience, please put railings on the water.
Oh, fuck.
I can work with water now, so I can make Tristan a fountain at the castle. We need a better path here, especially a better path for small people, because I am just so tiny and so adorable that I don't navigate well. It is hard for me to get around, especially because the castle's a little far away. I think Jay's Mountain is further. Jay's Mountain is definitely further because I don't know where, like, I can't see it with my render distance.
It's not too far from the castle. Like, I could definitely point you in the right... like, I'm not too far from the castle, and I am building the trading hall, which is by both the lake...
Okay.
Yeah, I knew I was going to need some more. By the lake and Jay's Mountain.
Okay. The world is so big, and I am so small. I am very small. The world is very big, and I have no money, so you can imagine the kind of stress that I am under. So this is the like little floor where we have like, it's kind of a dance floor, party lights. We're probably going to put a little fish fountain in this area so that Tristan can visit, even though we're not making this like very accessible for Tristan.
Well, he can go into the nether fine. He's going to be able to survive in the castle long enough.
Yeah, true. This is our Spinny Pig. Spinny Pig just vibes. And I decorated this room. Yay! I'm glad you love it. These windows open up so the people who can fly can like fly out. And I have 3 entrances to my secret tunnels in this room. One of the entrances is over underneath the stairs. And it goes all the way over here and links up behind the castle to the other 2 entrances, one of which is through this painting. The other of which is on the shelf behind the lantern. It's so hard to parkour. And then I don't take any full damage. It's brilliant. I don't take any full damage. And I have this roof up here, which has like a couple of chairs to lounge on, and this, which I can just step under. Just, oh, you have a table? I can be under that table. I can also entirely hide from view in the cauldron. And I can still breathe and everything, so. I'm glad you like the wall tunnels. I love the wall tunnels too. I've been putting tunnels all over like the main house. I have the least tunnels here. This is the bedroom. This is Worm's bed and the bunk beds. This is the one I have claimed, and I have a little tunnel. Ooh, I have to crouch into the tunnel, but I have a little tunnel in here. And once I know where I'm going, it's gonna get even bigger. But I don't know where I'm going yet. Probably outside, so I don't have to climb the mountain to get up. And if I just, like, go over here and launch myself off the cliff, I won't have to climb down. Bonk. I love the lack of full damage. The lack of full damage is so good. It's getting dark. It's getting dark. I am so small. I only have 5 hearts, and it's getting dark. The worst thing about being this small is that I'm slower than everyone else. I'm so glad I don't take damage from water anymore. I can't run away from creepers fast enough. Have to go looking at a house. Good luck with the house. I hope you like it, and if you apply, I hope it goes well. Love you too. Goodbye. I am so small, and it's brilliant. I have not been in the nether yet as this tiny. I'm very familiar with the Nether because I was Blazeborn. So. Oh my gosh. Oh, look, you are back home. When you are ready, I would like to show you, the addition that I made so that it is easier for me to get around.
Mm-hmm. I realized I responded really late, but...
IRL days, okay. Surely we can go back in the messages and figure it out. Oh my gosh. I keep streaming for like accidentally long times. I'm like, I think this will only be like a 40-minute stream or an hour, and then it hits an hour and a half, and I'm like, well, I might as well go for longer.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough if you're enjoying it and still going.
Yeah. I don't really need to get my hours up. And because this is there aren't many people watching this, it's probably making my viewer average go down, but it should be fine.
It's okay. I mean, if you stream long enough, people will start coming online.
That's fair, that's fair. I don't want to just sit in bed until everyone is asleep.
Well, just tell Loz to go to bed, because Loz is the only one not in bed.
True. I had words. Oh yeah, because I have the followers and the hours and the whatever the other thing is for affiliate. All I need is a couple of extra days, so it should be like 2 streams after this one, where I've streamed the correct number of days to apply.
Well, no, they offer it to you. You don't apply.
Oh, offer it to me. Okay.
Ow!
I don't know why I like glitching through that so much. Okay.
I just like jammed my glass bottle. Ow.
That definitely went according to plan. That did not go according to plan.
Oh, I could see what you were talking about not going according to plan.
Shh. But can you see the adjustments I made to this room to make the passages easier? It's very obvious from my angle. Okay.
Is it? Oh.
So
no, I mean, that's okay.
That's
we just get to every once in a while watch a shade wander past.
all the passages are enclosed except for this one.
I don't know, that's kind of cute though.
Yeah. And I can
But
just
yeah, no, I
put my
wouldn't notice, because like it's the same grain.
Mm.
That until you're standing there and like you're actively looking at it. Nah.
Yeah, from
Can
my
I come to the
angle,
Villager Trading Hall?
Yeah.
And I can show you where Dave's Mountain is, because that's on the way.
I would love to. That makes it significantly easier, because until then there was only, like, on every level other than that one, or like there was only one way to get across the house.
Mm.
Which meant it was like
My brain just went cat highway. Do you know the little cat highway things?
Maybe?
But it's a Shay highway.
Shay highway.
It's where people like put things like little surfaces and ledges for their cats to wander across in the house.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what this is.
Which is like
Shay Highway.
It's a Shay highway.
Yes. I have... Do you know either the movie Arietti or like of The Borrowers?
Hold on, what was that again? My brain just glitched.
That's fair. Are you familiar with Borrowers?
No.
Okay. There was
Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Behind you.
Tiny itty bitty head.
Legs. Small legs.
But yeah, up there is Jay's.
Okay. Okay.
And then over this way. I gotta eat so much.
Oh yeah.
But the good thing is a lot of food. Over here is the lake. That's Tristan's lake.
Oh. Okay. Tristan made this lake, right?
Yes, he made the lake. The lake was not
Wow,
there
what a
when
nerd.
the SMP was spawned.
What a nerd.
I mean, he's made multiple lakes. Like, we went exploring and he just got bored and started making a lake in the desert.
I mean,
But yes, this is the beginnings of the trading hall. It's probably going to go up another level, but...
glorious.
Well, I love this entrance. I'm probably going to have to just do one across here as well, because everyone's going to come from this way. And it's going to be annoying to wander all the way around, and people are just going to go, you know what, I don't care, and just break down my walls, and I'm gonna cry.
Probably. So having a back door is a good idea. But consider entrance to the cellar down here, and then you come up.
Ooh, actually, yeah, that'd be smart.
That way you don't have to sacrifice your lovely walls.
And then also that way, because I'm gonna need help, because I've never set up a village trading hall before.
I believe in you. I'm doing it for the first time on the Dawn SMP, sort of, so... Actually, I had a little practice with Thumbs Up.
To be honest, I might just go, hey, Tristan, help. I've built the walls. I need your Minecraft skills, please.
I built the walls, you go do the work.
Well, no, because I'll build, like, the actual thing. And then, like, I'll...
Yeah.
Well, with the exception of the roof, because I'm always shit at roofs. But, okay, so hold on. How many villages do you think we could fit in here?
A lot? Definitely a lot.
Like, enough for all of the enchants we're gonna need?
Definitely. Because this is bigger than the area that I have in the Dawn SMP, and I'm at that point where I'm not really looking for any enchants anymore, because I have Mending, Silk Touch, Unbreaking, Prop 4, Efficiency 5.
Well, potentially what I might do...
Etc.
Oh. I need more torches. Thank you.
Here. Actually, maybe I need some of those. Here. You can have 6 tiny torches.
Thank you.
They're so small! When I drop them, they're so small!
Just so that nothing spawns in here.
Yes.
Is my main thing.
Yes.
'Cause,
that is important. I run away now. Goodbye.
See you.
There's an enderman.
I might do the top so that there's like a landing pad.
Oh,
For
yeah.
our flying people.
That'd be
Or
cool.
like somewhere in the roof where they can come in and come downstairs, and then everyone else can go down through the cellar, and then downstairs and upstairs can be storage.
Yes, I like that.
Shit, I guess.
Speaking of our flying people, I'm gonna go take a look at Jay's area and see what sort of modifications I might make to it. Oh my gosh, I swim so slowly. I mean, not actually that slowly. I swim significantly faster than I did when I was a Blaze. Blazes not only take damage from water, they're super weak in water. Like, I got trapped by a thing that usually wouldn't trap a human. I had to Ender Pearl out. Jay's house is so open plan. There's only one place that I'd be able to... Oh, okay, well, I fell into the mines. There's only one place that I would be able to even put like an entrance. my gosh. Okay, Jay's house, as much as I love them, Jay's house is not me friendly. Although it is fun to just yeet off of the balcony and splat against the floor. Jay takes so much kinetic damage, and I take 0 kinetic damage.
Oh, hello, the man.
I'm small.
Mm-hmm.
The world is so very big, and I am so very small.
Really hoping this is gonna look okay from the inside.
I don't think there's gonna be another place, within our house, where I can easily, like, get up and down between the floors. I think that it is gonna be a pinch point, but it's less bad of a pinch point now that there are multiple ways to get there.
Mm.
This is good. It's a project that's, like, keeping my hands busy. And also because even though I'm, like, going around the perimeter, on the top floor where all the beds are, I have multiple places where I can just, like, run across to a different entrance. So that's good. Working on the downstairs tunnels now. Oh, cool. Okay, so I can get down, but I can't get, like, down. Little tunnel. I seriously, I love these tunnels so much. They're so good.
What happened to my bed?
I don't know.
I'm assuming the creeper probably blew it up, but...
I'm innocent, I swear.
Yeah, no, I know it's not you. It's been missing since you were here.
Okay. Okay, so here, there's an entrance to the bottom here. There's an entrance there.
Okay, so also, in our flying people, in our ceiling, we're gonna have a little flower patch for
Yes.
Zooworm.
That is great, yes.
To heal. And then, yeah, we'll have an entrance, like a little landing pad for our flying folk. Fish folk come up underneath, probably into the cellar, like everyone else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fish folk down, up underneath into the cellar works. Oh gosh, a floating fish highway would be terrifying.
Oh my god.
Okay. Where am I going? Oh! I accidentally found the fish highway again. Or as I like to call it, the fishwa. Nobody else likes calling it that. I just have too much fun emitting all of the vowels.
Loz is in bed.
Okay. 1 second. I will work on getting up to bed. Where is the up? This is not up. This is up. Over here is up. Up and across. And out and to the bed. Yes! I can get there pretty quickly from almost the opposite end of the house. Like, I'd say the enchantment table and my bed are pretty much opposite ends of the house. Right?
I mean, for the amount of tunnels you have to go through, yeah.
Just like how diametrically opposed they are. Top, left, and bottom right.
Diametrically opposed.
Opposed.
That's what my brain just did.
That's one of the main reasons that I say diametrically opposed. Ah, that's why that's the way it is. Where did my... Hello, excuse me. I know that the stairs are absolutely tiny, but I'd like to know where they are, please. Oh! Lag. That's why. Anvil trapped. Ah! There we go. See, it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna reload for a second.
I came here for a reason. And I cannot remember that reason to save my life.
Oh, many mobs. Ah, terrifying. When I relogged, I was tall person height until the world loaded in. Where is it? I know that there is... Like I dug to the... Ah, I dug to there. Okay, so how do I get...
you're kidding me.
Is it here?
You motherfucker.
Yeah?
You motherfucker. There's just a creeper outside the window. No, if I zoomed in on the second motherfucker.
I keep getting stuck in blocks. It's fine. You're not allowed here.
I had a thought.
Yeah?
Would you want to do your little Shay highways in brain work, please? In the village trading hall. There we go. Fuck.
Yeah. I was looking at the possibilities of that.
My brain just like had actual lag and it was terrifying.
I feel that, honestly. Oh, whoops. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's chill.
We also need to at some point find a jungle.
Yes.
Because, we need jungle.
You know what an easy solution to this would be? Freaking trapdoor. Like, why am I struggling to figure out how to do that when I don't care about Tristan's well-being? I mean... There we go. That keeps all the water inside and allows me to get where I need to be. Just because that runs parallel. Awesome! That is a needless circle. Like, there is no reason for me to have this tight of a circle in the house. But you know what? It's gonna keep me entertained for hours. You know, like when you let a child loose on a set of stairs? Or a house with a circular design and they just run around in circles for hours or run up and down the stairs?
Uh-huh. That's gonna be you?
That's gonna be me. That's what I just made for myself.
Very good.
I'm so tiny on the enchantment table. Also, I have, after teaching myself Standard Galactic, I can stand at an enchantment table for hours and watch the letters pour into it and be like, that's a P, that's a C, that's a P, that's an F, that's a T, that's an E, that's a Y. There's an O there, another P, another T.
You have no idea the restraint I had to do not to just punch you.
I didn't even notice you behind me.
Don't.
Do not punch the child. Hey, Book. Hey, Book. Hey, Book. Hey, Book.
Mm-hmm.
Why is the underneath of these chests stone?
Huh?
Why is there stone under the chest?
Because there used to be oak here, but the oak was really pissing me off.
Yeah, I didn't like the oak either.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna put stone down there, and then I was like, wait, hold on, I can hide the stone even more by putting the stone under the chest and pulling that black stone out.
Okay.
Until we get more black stone.
Good answer.
It will get changed when we get more black stone.
Indeed.
What was I doing?
I have a
Making
plan.
the cellar.
Yes, cellar.
Which means more smelting time. And I need. Do you want to go attempt and see how you go trying to break trees for me?
Yeah, I can try cutting down some trees.
Cause I need some a shit ton of oak.
Bunch of oak?
Well, not a shit ton. I could do with a lot more oak than I currently have.
Okay, wait, give me a second. I am making a slight adjustment to the basement. I love these tunnels so much. They give me so much joy. Okay, where is the drop down? There is the drop down. It's maybe too big. Where are the options? So I kind of want it to be that size. That's how paintings work, right? Not quite. Okay, there are no paintings in that dimension. Okay, well, I definitely don't want them beyond that. Boom.
It's fine.
Okay, I believe you.
It's out the front of the house. I was trying to fight it, but the issue was there's a hill, so I can't fight them very easily on the hill.
Mm. Alright, well, all goes well, no one will question it. Right, Book?
Mm-hmm.
People be like, ah, a thing. Okay, that's 3. I just want to make sure this doesn't look weird.
Just go.
Oh, it was
She
misspaced
left me.
earlier.
Ah.
Okay, where in the painting is this? Oh, right through the head. Okay, cool. Cutting down trees. An interesting challenge for sure. I just lost connection.
Oh.
Okay, well, I have connection again. I love that whenever you can see the home screen, not the home screen, like the connect to servers screen, you can see the server that hasn't been officially announced that I'm on yet. So anyone watching the VOD can tell what's to come.
I think I know that one.
You do?
Because one of the people accidentally said it on stream.
Oh!
A couple times.
Excellent.
Symbols aren't very good at keeping secrets.
No, I just lost connection again. I lost connection again. Yeah, I'm not surprised about that, honestly. But yes, it has not been officially announced.
And it took everything in me not to message you and go, well, I guess congrats for getting on a period. Because originally, because it was just Liam and I in Nim's stream, and Nim was like, it's fine, God will know, and I was like, I did not know.
I thought I very excitedly messaged about, I think I might have very excitedly messaged the Dawn server about it, not the Chaos Cult.
Maybe.
Like, I talked to...
Yeah, I'm not a part of that one.
Yeah, I think I did it in the Dawn SMP, and I did it in, like, a chat with just Toby and Jay and I. So, I guess I forgot to tell you. I thought you knew.
Well,
but
I do. But not
any
for the reasons
VOD
why you thought I
watchers.
knew.
Yeah, true. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to cut down a tree. Wish me luck.
Mm.
So terrible. Oh, you know what? Actually,
1, 2, 3, 4.
okay, if I can keep
1,
connection
2,
to the
3.
server, it won't be that bad.
Yeah, that'd be ideal.
If I can't keep connection to the server, maybe I should stop streaming.
How do I do the seller thing?
Talent and bravery. I went out to cut down trees and then the
Either of
sunset.
those, so we're already off to a bad start here.
No, you're fine. I believe in you.
Keep on fooling, baby figure. I should probably stop singing, but like it's just such a fucking good song.
I'm glad that you're enjoying your music. I'm listening to the stream playlist that you made for Worm.
Oh yeah.
And
I need to update that. I need to add some more stuff to it and rejig it a little bit.
yeah. I was gonna make my own. I kind of made my own on YouTube because I accidentally got YouTube Music Premium, and so I used that for a stream or two. I say a stream or two. It was definitely only one stream. But now we're back to the Spotify. But like, because Tristan and
Well, that's good for the family now.
Yep. Because Tristan and Worm and I have a family sharing playlist.
Which I was meant to be a part of.
Yeah.
But countries are a thing.
It makes me sad that you're not a part of it.
Oh my god, so I went back to work for the first time today.
Yeah?
And I was talking with one of my workmates who, when I first met all of you and was still at work and everything, was kind of telling them about. There's something specifically I'm not going to say because on stream, but they're aware of a situation. Ow.
Yep.
And so I hadn't seen her in 5 months because she was never working when I went in to go drop something off. I'm going to just hide in here. And so we were just catching up today. And so that was fun. And we were discussing specifically me coming to Oz to come mainly meet you all.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple different other things, and there was the brief thing of, oh, one of my solutions to something potentially could be me moving to Australia, but like, do I really want to do that? I said, well, not until I finish my degree, but I might. And it was just kind of like, oh, that's not going to be very good considering the conversation I had with my mother last night about just even traveling to come see you all.
Yeah?
Yeah, she was just like, are you sure you know who these people are? Like, I get that you're an adult, but still, like, I would hate for you to go all that way and then find that they're not who they say they are, and I'm just like, Mom, things are a bit different nowadays.
Yeah.
The entire internet is not full of just random people who aren't who they say they are. I mean, it certainly is, but that's not always the case. And I was just like, oh. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see if the universe will actually let me get to come see you all. Because Lord knows it's not very happy with me at the moment.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about tunneling there. But apparently I'm not going to have a tunnel there because it leads to Kez's room. And not in a very subtle place. I should have known, because Kez's room is one over from this. I should have known that this would be into Kez's room. Come on. Yeah. Because we, like, Tristan, Worm, and I, all three of us stream, and we have a family sharing Spotify, like, family Spotify. The family mix, we figured out, is just gonna be stream songs. It's...
With the exception of Chug Jug, which is what Tristan was trying to get on there.
With the exception of Chug Jug due to much effort.
I still can't believe that day we were like, just mute Spotify and go listen to other music, and he was like, you know what? No, I'm not going to mute Spotify, I'm just going to listen to Chug Jug on YouTube and Spotify, and it was just a mess.
Why? Why did he do that to himself? Why add YouTube
into a very good question, but also it goes along with, why does he do anything to himself? Like,
this is true.
He does some very, why, mate?
I don't know. I've known him for many years, never gotten an answer to that question. So I can cut down trees for you. I can absolutely do that. Just not when it's dark out.
Yeah, no, I'm aware. I'm hiding in, I went to go call it a church. It's not really a church. It's the place where you find the brewing stands in the villages, wherever you call that.
Oh yeah, I've heard it referred to as the church. I don't think I've heard it referred to as anything else.
Just because there are mobs and I didn't really want to hide out in the trading hall.
Sure.
But yeah. And now we just gotta wait because Loz is still in the game. And I don't know where Loz is.
Yeah. Well, time for me to see what's going on over here. Oh. I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Oh. Loz is wanting sleep.
Yes, I will head over to my bed.
Let me know when you're in bed because I'll DC.
Okay.
Also, you got someone in chat.
Oh, I didn't look over. Hi. I usually I see when it moves, but I was distracted by getting to bed. Hello. Oh, your color just changed for me. That's cool. So what do I call you? Because you have so many usernames. Please give me one thing to call you. Do I call you by your Twitch handle? I know who you are. Hello. I don't know what to refer to you as. Look, I'm so short. I'm so short. Ah. It's okay. It's okay.
Whoa.
I just need to know what words to use. This is the first bit. Space Ace. Okay, I can call you Space Ace. I'm so small. My lifelong dreams of being a borrower.
That was Tristan's monstrosity.
What's Tristan's or Zace? Okay.
Oh, he accidentally stripped a log.
Ah, right.
And so therefore it is Tristan's monstrosity log.
That's fair. So I have made tunnels all throughout the house, so that you can't really tell except in one place. You can't tell like where my domain is, but I live in the walls. There are 4 or 5 people who live in this house.
I'm also gonna need spruce wood now that I think about it, but should be fine because I'm getting.
I can get spruce.
I would love you if you got some spruce.
Spruce is way easier for me than oak.
I need both. Okay. I also need probably some more birch, but that can wait because that is near the travel highway.
Yeah. That ugly bridge. Oh my goodness, game, let me swim. Okay.
But yeah, my plan is to make it so that you can just wander up the pillars in the center.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Currently looks kind of funky, but I'm eventually going to get some trapdoors in there.
Yes, yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'm half a block high. I'm a little mouse. I've got secret tunnels through the house. And I can only reach 4 blocks up. So let's do this the smart way instead of the dumb way.
There's a smart way to do things?
Yep.
Since when?
It's okay, you've just never thought of them. You perfectly- what? You laugh as if that wasn't the only solution to say. Through the mountains. I am so happy that I'm small. I love being small. So in order to cut down trees, I first have to climb the tree, best the challenge, and then I can go down.
1, 2, 3.
This is my ideal height. I wish I was this small all the time.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Bookworm, thank you so much for getting this mod working so that I can finally play Minecraft as half a block tall.
Oh, no problem. I mean, I was probably going to at some point anyway.
Just leave the house, tiny person with an axe just cutting down a tree. Yeah, that'd be scary. At one of the medieval fairs that I go to, for the big ass fire performance that we have, our like head security person, like the security people report to me, like I am their link between the manager of our group and like the everything else. But the head security person, who's very intimidating, she is terrifying, we love her, she has this giant battle axe that we give her for intimidation purposes that is about twice her height, and I don't know exactly how tall she is. I think it's a little over 4 foot. She is my shortest friend. So tiny person, giant axe. Those are the vibes that I wish to carry into my everyday life. Also, she makes me feel far, far too tall, because I am the sort of person who looks at being 5'3" and go, and I'm like, why am I a foot taller than I should be? 4'3" or like 4'8" would be my ideal reasonable height. Like, that is, you know, an ideal height that is humanly possible. My ideal height is 6 inches tall. I just want to be 6 inches tall. Hi. Yes.
Question.
Yes.
Do I do an entire cellar underneath the entire thing? Or do I just do it under a small portion?
I think just under a small portion could work. We can always expand it at a later date.
Yeah, but then I gotta figure out,
Whatever you think is gonna be easiest.
Oh no, it's not about easiest. Come on, Shay. You should know that by now.
Whatever you think your brain is gonna want to do.
It's not that I'm half the time.
Stop being difficult, Bookworm.
I'm always difficult, come on.
I know!
It is my nature to be.
I want to go in third person for cutting down a tree. I can't go in third person while I'm climbing blocks though, because iron helmet, not good for that. Too flashy. Too much flashing. Okay. Climb tree. Get rid of leaf. Third person. Demolish tree. Oh, my lifelong
So
dreams of
funny
being a
watching.
borrower. I'm so happy. Oh, I missed that jump. I don't know if I can make that jump because I think it might be a little far, but like, I missed it again. If I can jump on the corner of the block, I might be able to make it. Oh, yes! Okay, I got on top of the tree. Hey, Book, how much spruce do you want?
I mean, I can always do with spruce. Spruce is always just because that's apparently the main building block.
Yeah, spruce is like the best wood. Spruce and dark oak are my favorites.
I need to get some more dark oak because I need to make dark oak. Fuck.
Yes, I was wanting to do dark oak furniture, and I was like, "There's no dark oak," and then I did crimson furniture, and it looks really cool. So.
Yeah, no, dark oak is quite far out for us. Well, not like far out, but like ideally the best person to get dark oak for the group is Jay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Legs!
Legs, look how small I am! Legs, I'm so tiny! Legs! I need to make a new axe, but I have 59 spruce on me.
Mm. This looks really funky just looking up.
The Shay is small. Small Shay, small Shay.
How on earth am I gonna do this?
Langs is here, so obligatory show you my tunnels time. Hi, Langs. Good to have you back in chat.
Hi, Lang.
Langs, I have tunnels everywhere. Just hearing your giggles. Book will now be unintelligible for the next half hour. Langs. Oh, that's...
Lang, you heathen.
That's maybe a little on the line, Langs. That's where the line is, don't cross it.
Half an inch to the side and I'm gonna have to do something about it.
Yeah. I'm small. Gonna go cut trees for bookworm. Love you, Langs.
I'm gonna need so many ladders.
Book started it? How did Book start it?
How did I, what?
I feel like...
I feel like I missed something.
I feel like I'm missing something.
I'm supposedly the one who started it.
It's all your fault, Book. How could you?
Oh, I'm absolutely sorry, Shay.
This leaf doesn't want to break. Is this spawn protected? Oh my gosh, this is spawn protected, isn't it? Okay, didn't know anything here was spawn protected. Also didn't feel like it would be spawn protected. I guess it is.
Is it spawn protected?
I don't know, I can't place blocks in a specific area, so maybe.
Must be. Weird.
It is getting dark, so I should probably go back inside. But alternatively, I could chop down trees. So...
You have 5 hearts, Shay. You're a little breakable.
Little baby boy. If you think me having 5 hearts means that I can't take on things, I've already killed at least 1 half-dead skeleton. Thank you very much. If I climb up the side of a block, okay, it's less painful if I side of the block. Trying to figure out where it is safe to, like, what angle it's safe to climb up things in F5, because I don't want to hurt people's eyes or their brains. Still not great. No touch of the tree. You know what? You're right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have tried to touch the tree. No, I think Book was just doing flustered laughing.
Yeah, it was the sexy accent comment.
Yeah.
Because, believe it or not the first time I've gotten that, but every single time it just throws me off guard.
It's always those, like, little things that you have no control over, like, your voice is just that way, and then someone compliments it, and you're like, what do with this? I made an accidental innuendo. Ow. I'm really bad at noticing those. Bonnie points them out sometimes, and I'm like, You're fine, Langs. Gal. There are many gals.
We love you, Langs, regardless.
We love you, Langs. I'm just not. I used to have friends.
Not the brightest.
I'm not the brightest. Ace confusion. I used to have friends who made a lot of innuendos, and I used to be better at recognizing them. But now, less so.
I don't so much make innuendos as I just kind of it's brat humor, and the only one who picks it up 90% of the time is Jay.
Yep. I feel like I pick it up, I just don't mention
You
it.
just don't touch on it.
Yeah, I'm like, oh
That's
yeah,
fair.
book's
That
doing
is
the
fair.
thing. If I don't touch it, then it doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not that it existing is a bad thing, but like, you say a thing and I'm like, alright, cool.
Thanks. You good there?
Legs is having a moment.
I think Langs is.
Oh yeah, Legs, you're a VIP!
I thought that was going a different direction
Me
there, Langs,
too.
based on the previous conversation we had.
I love you too, Legs! I think you're the only person who isn't, like, in the Chaos Cult or one of the non-SMP members who has a VIP. Except for Book, who doesn't have VIP with his mod.
I was discussing the fact that I have brat humor, and I thought that was where you were going with it, Lang.
Yeah, it was like brat humor, and then Legs is like, wait! We're like, yeah. You did hear that, right? But no, Diamond. Langs is a very important person in chat. Okay, I really don't have that much oak because oak is very difficult to cut down. I'm gonna go cut down one of the big oak trees and see if it makes it easier. You good, Zace?
I think I might do in like the downstairs. We'll have like an enchanting area and a place where you can like where stuff can be stored.
Alright.
I think that is the plan.
Sounds like a good plan. Yes! Yes! Climbing the tree, mighty and powerful. Cut down tree. I think cutting down the big oak trees is easier for me than the small oak trees. What sort of witchcraft made big oak trees easier to cut down? That's such an interesting game mechanic.
Mm. Oh, that's a dark hallway.
You're a dark hallway. Wait.
Shay, I love you, but no.
I love you too. What scares me more than the fact that I said that is that someone is gonna say, yeah, that makes sense. Someone is going to assign meaning to that nonsense that I just said. And that's a little scary.
Okay, I'm gonna put some logs
I'm
there.
I shouldn't be trusted to speak.
You really shouldn't be completely honest.
Yes, the Shay Book duo is very chaotic, which is strange because we are the most lawful aligned people in the Chaos Cult. It's just when you get us together without anyone that we have to keep in line, we just dissolve.
Yep.
We devolve into chaos. But it's like, you know, we're the people in that group, we're the people in the group who keep everyone else in line. Like, we put up with everyone else's chaos, but then you leave us alone. It's that thing of the only two people with a brain cell, but when you leave them alone, the brain cell disappears.
Not quite sure how it happens. I mean, I'm very sleep deprived because I went to bed really late last night, and then I had my first day back at work, and it wasn't bad. We just had, so my work is right by, because I work at McDonald's, and I was on drive-through because that's the only station I'm allowed on at the minute.
Yeah.
And so they were like, okay, cool, we're gonna put you on drive-through because that's the one thing you can do.
Yep. This is
and
really
the-
difficult.
Brain, give me what I was trying to say, please.
Yep, I believe in you. Also, good morning, Langs.
Yes, morning mornings. And then I was... Oh. I was like, I couldn't quite figure out what you'd put in there, Langs, and then realised that you were making fun of my accent. Okay.
That is the most accurate.
We have trucks right outside where we would have the speaker boxes.
Mm-hmm.
which makes it very hard to hear the cars. You know, as it would. And we also have renovations going on. So you can't hear anything of what people are trying to say to you as you're trying to take their order. It's a mess.
Oh no. Castle, no fish though. I should make the castle fish accessible. But also I kind of want Tristan to be the one to do that, because he knows what
Yeah, no, he can do it. He's the one who wants to come in.
Yeah. We also had a teacher who was from New Zealand in my school, and I hated her.
Was it specifically her, or the fact that she was from New Zealand?
No, I hate it. It was specifically her, because she yelled at me for having a panic attack, and at that point she no longer has rights.
Thing to do. Yeah,
She was like, yes, you're having a panic attack and you've sequestered yourself into the bathroom and are hiding under the sink to be alone.
Good luck.
Bye, Zace. Good luck with your assignment. No easy entrance.
You'll need a pen for this task.
Oh,
I suppose it does kind of sound like pen.
The worst thing about our New Zealand teacher, other than the New Zealand teacher, the teacher.
Okay, I will just say, I think you guys just got the shitty Kiwis.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm pretty sure. There were people who liked her. I decided that since she told, was like, well, why don't you just clean yourself up and come out to where everyone else is, because we're all doing group activities, when I was literally hiding under a sink in the bathroom. I decided not to like her. But just the worst thing about her, which she had absolutely no control over, is very strong Kiwi accent, year 6 teacher. Middle schoolers. Not a good combination. Anyway. Middle schoolers who aren't used to New Zealand accents. I felt sorry for her in that regard.
Langs. Oh my god, my voice is just going. I had it at work where I was just having to, in between cars, clear my throat because it's just so bad.
Have water. I'm having water too.
I have had water. I've had an entire, how big is this bottle?
I mean, yes, but have more water.
750 ml. That involves getting more water from the kitchen, and that's just more work.
Yeah, okay, that's fair actually.
Also, technically, I haven't finished the water bottle, so when I have, I'll go refill it.
I know this isn't just an Origins thing, this is a Minecraft thing. Oh my god, there's a fox. But whenever I go to cut down trees, the sun is setting. How does it take me all day to get everything together and remember that I'm supposed to be cutting down trees?
That is a very good question.
That's one of the main reasons that the spruce forest in the Odente faction of the Dawn SMP has a bed in it, because I kept getting trapped out there at nighttime, because I just, at sunset, decide I'm gonna go chop some trees. That is not the first time I've gotten that. For some reason, people like the way I say water. Water? I say it, I swear I say it different every time. I don't know how I say water. It is actually different every time, but I keep getting compliments on specifically that word. Which is interesting. I mostly pick up the way I say water from my mother, who, has a blend of an Australian and American accent to the point that McDonald's employees of neither Australia nor America can understand when she says water. So maybe that's what it is.
Oh my god, I had a guy come through the drive-thru today to ask for, we have these little chicken bites called McBites. But I couldn't tell with all of the noise that he was saying McBites. I thought he'd said cakes, as in hot cakes. Or pancakes. And I was just like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll put that through. And he was kind of no, bites. And I was like, I'm sorry, can you repeat that? Because also, while all of this construction and everything was going on, fucking, what was it?
That's so much lag.
The speaker box was literally just glitching. So I couldn't hear anything 90% of the time.
Yeah, rough.
And so I was just like, oh my god. And then I was telling the person next to me who was caching, I was like, oh my god, I felt so bad because I just had to have him repeat this constantly until I figured out what he was trying to say. And then he came up and she just kind of went, he's not what I would have picked for someone having an Irish accent. And I was like, yeah, no, neither, but like it was definitely an Irish accent. Well, no one has collected them in a couple of days.
Why is it that every time the Chaos Cult is on something, we end up with an insane amount of potatoes?
Because we had a massive potato farm on Suns Up, and I was the only one who ever collected anything from it, and now we have an automatic farm.
Yeah, but just Chaos Cult in general
also,
comes with potatoes.
Yeah. You know, we all just have potatoes. It's the thing. If we don't, it's in our starter pack, Shay.
Yeah. One of the things you put in a like summoning circle to summon the Chaos Cult is potatoes.
Potatoes.
Potato. Langs, you are amazing and fantastic, and I love you very much. Thank you. This is very sweet. I'm just... Okay, I was having far too much fun just hovering around the room. Wait. Okay. Can't get a good angle of that. Goodbye.
You know, I would expect after like an hour of the song being on repeat, I would get annoyed of it, but nope. Worm!
Hi, Worm. Book, you've had the same song on repeat for an hour?
Yeah.
That's 2/5 of this stream.
Yeah. That's how I know approximately it was. Because I rediscovered the song at like an hour 30.
I'm glad you've enjoyed it. I'm glad you're enjoying the song. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Worm, I love you, Worm. I can't fit under the gate. It's tragic, but I can fit over the gate.
Oh, that's very depressing.
It's nighttime, but I'm gonna go to the castle anyway. I'm big and strong. I can fight all the scary monsters with my 5 hearts.
Well, you're an iron as well, so...
I'm an iron. And you know, it's hard for them to notice me because I'm so small. Ah! Zombie growl and I scream. We should rank the Dawn SMP members by how good they are at reading
I'm
chat.
very sad. Langs and Shay, you both got separate I love yous, and I just got a lumpin'.
Aww. True. Sunny is definitely I'm pretty sure Sunny's the worst at reading chat. Like, we love her, but she is the worst at reading chat.
I mean, it has taken her over half an hour one day to read chat.
Yeah.
It's okay, Worm. Clearly you forgot about me. It's fine. I'm not hurt. I swear.
I mean, I'm happy for you to do that. I don't know. I don't watch all of them frequently enough to be able to rank them. Also, I am one of them. I'd like to think that I'm okay at reading chat. Hi.
I've been in DC the entire time, Worm.
Yeah, Book was here when you left earlier.
I haven't left. I've been here since the beginning, so I could make Shay small.
Yes. Book, make me small. Shay small now. You should take this wood from me, otherwise I am absolutely going to use it.
What? Hold on, I gotta figure out where the castle is. And I gotta figure out how to get around this fucking room.
I can come back. I'm just...
No, it's easier for me to get to the castle from the villager trading hall into...
Okay.
I think it's over this way. Oh, where are you? There you are, buddy.
You're talking there in the VC. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
Oh my god, thanks. Fuck, hold on. I know where it is, but also I don't know where it is at the same time.
Lag.
Come on. Is that it?
This is not a good place in the mountain.
I don't think that was it, because it's on a hill, right?
Yeah, it's on a hill. You can see the farm
Maybe
domes
it's
from it.
gold base.
You can see the farm domes from the castle.
Okay. Because I've been there before, so I know approximately where it is. No, I'm never okay, Langs. This is something you should learn. That's a good Ed Sheeran song.
Worm?
I have like a remix, which is in my
Worm, do you not remember that is why you and Kez started singing Castle on a Hill? Please no. There was an hour. There was a full.
Where am I going? I think I need to go back into. No, okay, I figured out. I can see the lights.
Figured it out? Okay, I will be somewhere that I'm easily findable. The other night.
Wait, no.
Because
hold on, fuck.
Because we were building the castle on the hill, there was like an hour or so where Worm and Kez were saying every sentence to the tune of that song.
Oh, Kez, you'll be very proud of me, Kez.
I think
I'm on my way.
Hi, Worm.
Driving at night.
What are you on about?
I'm really hoping that some of the music, because the music, the playlist, it looped into other things. I hope I don't get a DMCA strike because I
am
very
lost.
I'm on my way.
I found it. We're fine. I figured it out.
I'm glad you found it, Worm. Please no, please.
Worm now is sad.
Please, Worm, please have mercy on me. I love you so much, but please. I don't know why you why I don't know why you should be proud, Kiz. What is going? I'm so lost. Bed was thing. Hi, Book.
No, I just gotta scale the mountain.
There are apparently monsters nearby.
Yeah, there are. They're following me.
I took damage from something.
How do I get in?
The side where
I found the gate.
Okay, good. I'm coming up.
I'm on my way.
Kaz!
I'm on my way.
Guys, please have mercy on me. Also, please no. I'm streaming, please. I love you, but like.
Oh, Kiss, look at what I'm listening to.
Give me a second.
The sun is rising now. I tried to get to a bed. I was pretty far away.
Very much.
Hi. You want wood?
Oh, you fell.
Wood.
Wood.
With my tiny items. Look at how tiny items that I drop are.
Jay being tiny is the best thing I've ever seen.
It really is.
There's so much dirt.
Kez, I don't think you've seen them yet because I don't think you've logged on, but I have hidden signs somewhere in the walls for you.
Oh, okay. I'm sure to find them.
I was like, Kez, because I think you're the only person who will find the signs. Hi!
I might log on later tonight.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kiz, do you approve of song?
I very much approve of song.
I've been listening to it on repeat for an hour.
It's such a banger.
I rediscovered it, and I was like, yes.
Why am I?
Thanks. Apparently you're not allowed to swear.
Why can't I swear?
I didn't think that was
You
gonna
know,
line up
it's
that well.
really rude of Streamlabs.
I'll try and fix it at some point later. Give me a second to talk to Langs.
It's okay.
Langs, my dude. I love you so much. I'm sorry that you can't give me money yet. I might have.
Hey, Langs, don't swear. I'm sad. Sorry, shall we
Langs
keep
knows the
going?
ways around it. That
Why?
works.
Oh.
Like, yeah, I'm not affiliate yet. I don't know if the like PayPal donor link works. I think I've given.
I feel
think I've given them what they
PayPal
need.
isn't working like correctly. It won't work.
Well,
And I think you said that you had issues with it.
yeah, they needed details from me. I gave them the details. I don't remember how long ago I gave them the details. It might have been 7 days at this point, and they said give us 7 days, or within 7 days. So I don't know if that'll be fixed, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, Worm, do you heal around flowers still? Or was that the last bee thing?
What's
Thank
the last
you.
big thing?
Thank you, Langs.
As you can. Oh, legs.
Langs.
Naughty words.
Langs manages to walk that line within the boundaries, and Bonnie manages to walk that line outside of the boundaries. And I would like to say that I don't know the difference, but I do.
It's a tightrope that Langs is walking, but oh, does Langs do it well?
Langs does it so well.
I'm a Squid Kid is live.
What?
Follow I'm a Squid Kid. I'm taking mercy on him.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ow, that was probably a
Love you
mistake.
too, Langs.
Ow.
Worm, I have my own entrance into the castle now. 1% less not safe for work than body. Yeah, actually, it might be like 2 or 3, maybe even
might be
5%. But yes, your friend is less not safe for work than Bonnie.
I'm on me way.
I have a button that can deafen. I'm now deafened in Discord. I don't know if they'll notice. I'm gonna give it a few seconds, and then I'll deafen, and we'll see.
Yes.
Hi, Shay.
Hi.
Hi, Shay.
Love you.
I'm gonna log on to our
Yes, log on, log on, log on.
deck.
Stuck in a block. No, I'm stuck in a block. Stop making me stop. Okay, so the inchling is like a tiny little bit glitchy. You're gonna die, Elsie?
But yeah, so we have many new origins.
Langs is so smooth. What the heck?
Langs.
Hey.
Langs, I
is
love
unmatched.
you.
Oh my god.
Ah. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying and failing to jump around. Oh, it's so weird when I'm inside of a sign.
I'm on me way.
Worm.
I'm on me way.
I'm just gonna have to put up with it, aren't I? Oh,
I
well.
think so, Shay. I think this is what we're stuck with now.
It was worse last night.
It was so worse the other night. It was so bad.
I'm very glad I missed that.
I'm very glad you missed it too. In fact, I think while it was happening, I was like, geez, I'm glad Bookworm's not here. Because at least I can put up with it. But
Funny,
Book would.
Oh, was it funny, Mike? No, oh,
It was not funny, Mike.
was not
Funny
funny,
Mike would have
Mike.
made it worse.
yeah, no. Funny Mike is. I can't deal with funny Mike. I don't know what it is, but it makes me want to cry and never want to do anything.
I'm on me way to the SMP.
Heck yeah.
I wish I could join. But
Why can't you?
I'm not at desk and am about? I don't know.
I'm muted in
That
Discord.
makes you a bitch.
So,
Oh, it really does.
see how they're saying
That's a very good order to do
every
things,
word
Lang.
to...
Why does it keep kicking me out? Do I need to download something?
Yeah, you need to download the Inchling thing.
Yeah.
Now.
Every word that
Do I have
they're saying...
the extra
to the-
origins, or is that
to
the
the
one that I've
tune?
already got?
You might. Hold
were
on.
doing
So
in a VC.
Oh, I need to go.
They were doing that in a VC. I was watching a stream in the background. They were both talking over each other. There were people in my house making noise. The neighbors were making noise. And I was editing audio. And that was about as chaotic as my editing nights have gotten so far. So, just a moment to appreciate that.
Oh, legs. You're something else.
Langs is an icon. She is the best.
Langs is amazing. We
I
love
love you
Langs.
so much, Legs.
Just gonna say it.
I'm on me way again.
I'm not.
Okay, I'm gonna be back.
Anyway.
Let me fill up my water bottle.
Okay. Ah.
Wait, Shay, did you take full damage?
No, I don't take full damage.
I didn't take 4 damage. I need to stop phasing through to the basement.
I wish I didn't take full damage in real life.
Oh,
That'd be
basement.
so good. Oh my goodness, imagine just
If I
not
didn't-
taking full damage in real life.
If I didn't take 4 damage, I wouldn't have fractured my ankle doing parkour shit.
Langs, that's a great question. Australia is a country that says both. We say chips and fries, trousers and pants. We say...
I say differently depending on what type of
Whoa!
Oh my
You hit me.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now.
Yeah, I can poison you now.
That does half my health.
It
Worm
really
couldn't poison me
hurts.
earlier because Blazeborns are immune to poison. Hi!
Hi.
Do you want to see some of my passages?
Oh, you're so small, I can't keep up with you. Yes.
Ha 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 ha. Too fast for you.
Ah! I will hit you again.
You can try.
I can't go in there. This is rude.
Oh, Worm can't go into Worm's secret room next to my room anymore.
No. But I can.
I don't think you can.
Worm, look at the
One second,
kitchen. Oh, well, Worm's gone.
Worm has disappeared.
I need more secret passages here. Yes, Langs. Yes, you are. It's like with my father when he's like, I'm not gonna make the pun that I just made in my head because I'd get in trouble for it. It's like, you know, you're getting in trouble now without getting any of the satisfaction of having other people know why you're getting in trouble. But also, don't say that. I do not follow football at all.
Oh, I feel sad that I didn't get that. Oh no.
Kez, the resident jock.
Tiny.
I am, and I.
Hi.
Please don't worry. I believe round football is football supremacy. Like, round football is the football.
Nah.
Get out of here.
Worm, come to the kitchen.
Hi, Tiny Shay.
Oh, Lance, you know about the bullshit
Oh.
going on in the football world at the moment too.
I keep getting disconnected occasionally. Okay. Worm, hi.
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 that is easily
Oh,
memeable.
wait, no,
Yeah.
pick your head back out again.
Hi. So I have a passage there, and I have a passage... wait. It's so hard.
I just clicked on your stream and it was so cute.
Yeah! I have a passage up here,
Where?
on the shelf. I showed it to you earlier. By the lantern on the
Oh
shelf.
yeah.
Little
Hey,
passage.
book. What were the extra origins that are included in the newer mod that we added?
you can vent. You can vent quickly.
I think books
Do a quick little
not
vent.
here at the moment.
And if you don't want to, margins, if you don't want to do it in the Twitch chat, you can do it in my Discord, because I have a vent channel in my Discord. Won't.
Do you have a thing set up where I can exclamation point Discord?
Where is the Goth?
I don't
Goth
know.
is back.
Goth. Hey Goth.
Yes.
What were the extra origins that were added in the newer mod?
Okay, so we have mob origins, extra origins, and then specifically there's the B one.
What were the extra origins that were added?
Oh, do you want a list of what they were?
Yes, please.
Welcome to the part of the SMP where Worm reconsiders their life choices and sees if they want to make a different.
Worm, are you wanting to change
For the
again?
20th time.
Oh, I just wanna read them.
That's fair.
Okay.
I'm curious too.
So we have the B Apian, which is the one you currently are. We have Florin, we have Inchling, we have Piglin, we have just regular B, Elder Guardian, Evoker, Fox, Guardian, Slime, Snow Golem, Strider, Witch, Wolf, Arachnid, Avian, Blazeborn, Elytron, Enderian, Feline, Human, Merling, Phantom, Shulk.
I'm gonna go into a single player and test some of these out.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You have all of them except for maybe your B one.
I had
That's okay.
a lot of fun testing out the Evoker the other day, and yes, Langs, that is super annoying.
Oh, wolf.
Yup. What am I doing now, guys? What am I doing?
What? Why is Piss found like... Oh... I don't even remember what I said. I was just responding to Langs.
Hold on,
I think a skeleton just died in the wall.
Give me a second.
What is Piss foul language?
I don't know, but I don't
That's
want it
what-
in my chat, so I agree with Streamlabs there.
There we go.
Langs, that's what I was trying to say to you.
Because I can't get timed out.
I wish I couldn't. I've been timed out so much by all my friends.
I'm sorry, guys.
Book, do you know how many times I've been timed out by Sunny? Or by you and Sunny's chat at this point?
I don't know, but I can definitely find out.
I think it's probably double digits.
Probably. Hold on, let me go into Sunny's chat.
This is the only place where I can go upstairs. There and here. So actually, wait, I have two areas where I can ascend. It's in here.
4
Stone
timeouts.
4?
4.
I thought it was more than that.
I thought it
No,
was
but
more.
all of them have been 600 seconds.
Yeah.
Because that was before I figured out how to actually time out properly.
Yeah. It's rough.
Rip. I am running out of projects. I need more projects, or I need to like end stream and go do something else. Maybe
Do you
there's
want to go and use the beginning of the path in the Nether to try and figure out where the fortress is?
Yeah, let's go to the Nether again now that I am no longer a blaze.
Follow the birch and you'll hit soul sand and then you can continue from there.
Okay.
I'm conflicted now.
Yeah.
Can I test out some origins?
Yes.
Okay, can I test out the wolf one?
You want to be the wolf one, okay.
Just testing it out. I want to test out 3.
And testing them out in single player isn't the vibe?
Just because it's tricky. It's harder.
Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna question it.
What is ESL?
It's American, not American, European Super League. It's what's going on at the moment with...
I cannot hear you, Kiz. You're too quiet.
It's the European Super League. It's the new thing being introduced to football over in Europe. I don't really like it. A lot of
Could
people
I
do.
test out Fox, please?
Yeah.
Oh, you've already tried the fox one. It's the same fox.
I want to try it again. Just to be safe.
I haven't tested Fox. I had fun with Arachnid.
It
'cause I
doesn't
could
make
climb
you
all-
small, and the
But I
thing would
climb all
be if
sorts.
Worm once again really wanted it to be a thing, I would have to go and look for the bee thing, which I thought Worm was going to stay as a bee, so hence the reason why I put in so much effort trying to find a bee which did what Worm wanted and get it to work.
I'm indecisive and I change my mind a lot and I can't help it.
Okay. And we really appreciate the effort that you put in, Bookworm.
Yeah. Hey, I'm a fox.
What?
Foxes don't run away from me when I'm a fox.
No, they don't. You also get faster when people are around, like, you know how foxes run away quicker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could I quickly test out slime?
This slime isn't like Charlie's slime.
Yeah, I was disappointed that I couldn't shrink.
Well, I can, in theory, if you wanted to be a slime over an inch.
No, I want to be an inchling.
Again, if you give me, like, literally all you need to do is you need to say, hey, I want to be this thing, but I don't like the way it is currently set up, and I will go and,
Oh,
you
God.
give me specifications and I go and find it, or I code it is the other option.
Oh!
But coding it is a lot more of a pain in my ass, particularly when I'm already struggling to code my assignments.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair. I
But
am
it is-
super
it is
happy with
doable
inchling.
because I know how to code. Well, I don't know how to code JavaScript.
Oh god,
which is
oh
what-
god!
You okay?
Nether, dangerous, no longer blaze.
Yeah, you kind of need to make sure you're wearing gold.
Yep, definitely not wearing that. Also, definitely didn't bring enough food with me.
Yeah, so
Can I just test out inchling? I want to know how it feels to be tiny.
Small!
I want to be
One
tiny.
Wait, I want to see
Right.
Tiny Worm. I'm coming back to grab food and I want to see Tiny Worm.
Shay, you need a bucket. Move those tiny legs.
I know where I'm going. It's okay. I know where I'm going.
Oh, I'm so small.
It's so good.
you know if you follow the path, you get led back.
Yes,
right?
but there was a piglin on the path, so I'm going the other way, so that I'm not where the piglin is. Also, a creeper did go through the portal, so I might blow up. Going back.
Just don't blow up the portal.
I feel like I'm gonna, because there was a creeper. Yeet. Okay, I'm guessing there was no creeper. But I yeeted out of there just in case. Why can I not climb the side of the block? Hello? I should be able to climb the side of the block, because otherwise I'm just stuck. Relogging to see if it helps. I'm glad that you two are having fun in chat.
Yeah, we're done now. We're
okay.
done now. The football talk is later. Big
Um,
love to you too, Langs.
Bookworm. I'm stuck. Like, it won't let me climb up the side of blocks for some reason. And I'm not tall enough to jump.
Is it because there's 2 inchlings?
Shouldn't be.
That's weird. Oh.
Oh.
Worm, can you climb up the side of blocks?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, hold on. Potentially it is a thing because occasionally Tristan can't see underwater that well.
I was gonna say, is it like
Okay.
the same thing that happened to Tristan?
Yeah, so hold on. I'm just going to reset you. Shay.
Okay. Oh. This is
You're
so
currently
weird.
a bee if you want to fly very quickly.
Ooh.
Wait, how do I do that?
G.
I have levitation now.
Go so high. You can just go So high.
But I would.
Oh?
Okay, now are we done? So that I can put you back?
Yeah, I mean, as an inchling, I won't take full damage, so. But yes. Oh, it is good to be small.
But yeah, because I
Yes, I
just
can
do it
climb
to
it.
whatever's on top. So Tristan used to just constantly be turned into an arachnid.
Ah.
And then now that we've got new stuff, the top one is the Apian.
Where is the worm, please?
The worm is in communal house.
Come here. Oh, I see you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Wait, we should get a photo together somewhere. We are
Is
so
it
cute.
bad that I kind of want to stay tiny just so we can be tiny buddies?
Yes, because the reason why I've been adding more is so that everyone's a different one worm.
We can be tiny buddies at another point. We have the ability.
You can make a multiplayer.
You should be in it. You be B. You be a B. But let's go upstairs and get a cute photo of us by the bed. Do you wanna see my do you want worm? Do you wanna see my tunnels? Come with me. Stop sulking and come explore. Okay, fine, don't come explore.
Yum.
This is my favorite
I
part.
think I might head out for a bit, but I might join later tonight.
Okay.
Bye guys, love you, big love.
Hi. Yes, Slangs. I'll probably be on for a bit more. You can go AFK for a bit. It's very early for you. Okay. Worm. Where did the worm go? Worm! Oh my gosh. Do you want to tour around my tunnels before you get big again? Yeah?
Sad worm.
I love you, worm. You like being a bee. You can come explore
Yeah,
with
but-
me and then you can get big.
Yeah.
And theoretically, we could always do another thing where we're inchlings. I mean, it'd be effort, but like, it's possible.
Meh.
Come with me. So this is the entrance here, and then this goes everywhere. This is one of the up bits. There are only two. The other one is over here.
Where? Oh, yeah.
This way, yeah, through the slabs. And then this here, this little drop down here goes through a painting that's in the bottom, that into the basement.
That's cool.
And down here is also an entrance to the tunnels down here.
Yeah.
Which I can get up through the soul sand into the basement too. And in the basement, over by the enchantment table, there's this little area where I have to navigate around the fish tunnels. And then if you come back upstairs,
Where?
so I went back through the sugarcane to get back to the up level. But you could also go out and go through the painting.
Sugarcane.
Sugarcane. Yeah, up here. And then, hi! Up here. Over here, we have the entrance to my bedroom up here. Which is behind this. This is where I stay in the house. I have a bed in the castle too. And I have a passage here. And I also have a bit that leads to the back of this barrel and stonecutter.
Mhm.
And I have an entrance over here. And I've got one behind here. On the other side of the room. And that's, I mean, that's pretty much all of my tunnels here. And then like, we should get a photo of us on the bed. Oh my gosh, we are so cute. Let's see, go through the bed. We're just adorable.
Alrighty. Be time.
Be time. It was fun exploring the tunnels with you.
Be time?
Bookworm is currently deafened, so more inchling time. Yeah. I'm
Big
very,
dog.
very happy with being very small. Big dog. The bee is super cool though. Like being a bee for a little bit was real cool. That means we both tried out each other's origin. That's cute.
Yeah. Big dog.
Big dog. Did you push the dog off the bed?
I did push the dog off the bed.
I love you.
I can push the dog around, see?
You can. Is this one of the things on the... Okay, this is one of the things on the playlist. I'm hoping I don't get a DMCA strike from that bit of the stream where songs outside of the playlist are playing, because I know the ones in the playlist are DMCA free. It should be fine.
Should be.
Oh, I've been given permission to do horrible things to the roof. So. No one needs to know. No one needs to know about the possible exit to the outside. And does it look weird from the outside? Probably. When you're a bee, you can tell me. Because it's really hard to tell. Shall we maybe sleep and go to the castle? Or shall we, like...
I'll relog and you can sleep.
Okay. I need to go upstairs, and I need to ask Loz to sleep or relog. Oh, Loz left the game, so Loz got the message without me even telling her. Funky. Alright, safe to come back. I have an easy exit into the night now. Okay, I'm running to the castle.
So am I.
Nice. We are so small. Can you imagine, like, Tommy in it, like, Minecraft is 1000% funnier, with just everyone being an inchling?
Yeah, that'd be funny.
I had an idea where we did something like playing at, like, I think I told you about it, playing at the heights we perceive ourselves as. Where, like, I'm about this tall, maybe smaller, and you're just giant. I guess with the, like, they already did a height changing mod thing.
The size change,
Yeah, I think that's what we'd use if we were to ever do it.
I just wish that the bee mod made it so I could be, like, as small as a bee is.
Tiny and fly.
Imagine if I had the proportions of a bee, so, like, my head was in front of the rest of my body.
That's terrifying.
I don't really want to see that.
No. You could talk to Book about it though. Hi!
Hello. I'm gonna do some Reddit searching.
Alright.
Minecraft. B origin. B.
What do you think about the decorations that I've done since you were last on?
It's cute. I like it.
Yay. I like the flower pots all along the rim.
Yeah.
I'm actually really proud of this interior. I really like it. I don't know about this exterior or the little dance area below. But it's super cute.
I like that.
You're back! I did miss you, Langs! Welcome back. Bookworm is currently deafened and not in the game, so Worm is an inchling for a little while longer. I need to figure out what other passages I want here. And I don't have any wood to do that with. And there's no oak here. Well, time to cut down a tree or two, I guess. Where am I going? Bookworm and E-worm. Yes, indeed. I mean, I could distinguish their names by saying book and worm. Unworms your string.
Don't unwind my string.
Okay, I won't.
Here.
I'm gonna make passages. I really like the castle.
I like the castle too.
We've got to figure out what we're doing with this outie bit. Both on top and on the bottom. Because on top looks better than it did, but it's still not perfect.
Mm.
What am I doing? Crafting
I
here.
am back.
Welcome back. Worm, you ready to return?
Yeah.
To be?
B.
Bee time. Oh, I forgot that I had already done that. Apparently, I've already done this effort. I don't have my thing on me. There's like one place that I could maybe put tunnels in Jay's house, but I don't think I'm going to. But you know what I should have? I want to be able to access more of these. Effort, intense concentration. Hey! Now I can get to all of the things? Yeah, I can get to all of the things. Oh yeah, I was gonna go to the Nether. What was I going to the Nether for again, Book?
To see if you could find the fortress. But don't forget food and gold.
Yes, I have a little food now. I think I'll probably do that another day because I should probably stop playing soon.
Mhm.
But I completed what I wanted to complete. I became small, and my tunnels are now so much better.
Oh, there's an Arctic fox origin.
What does that one do?
You see a little bit more underwater. By pressing a secondary key, open a small 3x3 shulker. You're a little faster and jump a little higher. Berries feel a bit more hunger. You have permanent ice walker. You take 0 fall damage. You are stronger in the cold biomes, but weaker in the heat biomes. You can only eat fish and meat and berries. You're 1.5 blocks tall. You spawn in the snow biome. You take more fire damage. You get hungry faster. You have a few less hearts, and you can't use a shield.
Interesting. Book answered it before I could. Yep. Checking passage. Yeah, there's a few people we've invited who haven't bitten. Okay, well, reminder to self. So good at this. Yep,
There's
alright.
one that's called a Dragonite, and it means you're bigger than other players, and that would be so funny with the two of us, Shay.
Oh my gosh, the height difference. Height difference is already pretty insane from my perspective. Langs on the Origin, Chaos Cult Origins SMP? Yes, I'm calling it the Chaos Cult Origins SMP because, like, what? I don't know. I can't just go Origins SMP. Langs, what would you play if you joined Langs? Chaos Origins? Yeah, I like that. Chaos Cult adjacent and quite chaotic. Merling, but not Merling like Tristan. All right, I think you said that. As in, do you want it to be different things, or like do different things, or just have different connotations? I love these little passages so much. But that was all I had on my to-do list. I don't know what else I want to do. I've gotten the passages working. And that was it. That was the only to-do thing I had. What am I supposed to do now? Work on the castle more, I guess. I gotta figure out. Gotta figure out what's going on there. Dolphin Origin would be cool. I want the Dolphin Origin to be able to swim faster naturally than the Merling. Langs, I wanted to know if you wanted, like, just the connotations of being a Merling to be different, or if you wanted it to be functionally different from the one that Tristan is.
I kinda like the idea of being an Arctic fox.
Okay.
I don't know.
Maybe go back to B for now, and we can sort that out at a later date, because that'll take a little bit.
Yeah. I'm in this Origins like Discord, and it's got a bunch of different like zips with different things.
That's pretty cool.
So I'm just looking through them because originally I was looking for Starborn, but
Just culturally distinct. Okay. I like that. Starborn is too OP.
I love Starborn.
I don't want you to blow up everything we know if you die.
That's why I don't want to be Starborn, because I don't want to blow up when I die.
Good. Cool.
There's a Piglin Warlord one that's like techno. Inspired by techno.
I can't type.
Oh, there's a turtle one.
Ooh. You absolutely don't have to be on it much, Langs. Like, when I did it was a blaze, I basically just came on, escaped the nether, and then didn't go unless I was like specifically playing with people. Last night was the first time I actually played on my own on the server. But yes, we would love to have you, Langs. We'd love for you to play with us. Both of those could definitely be turned into innuendos. I tried. An attempt was made. Anyway, moving on. Oh my gosh, I'm just standing in this tiny passage. I love it so much. This is like a dream come true. I have wanted to be small for so long. Oh yeah, I gotta get my water bucket. That's what I need.
Oh my god, there's an egg origin.
An egg?
Yeah.
What does that do?
You roll, you're extremely fast, and then you get boiled, so you're even faster. Your shell provides you natural armor. When you were born, people didn't want the same mistake as Humpty Dumpty to happen, so you're fitted with elytra. You can store things in your shell. You have a shulker inventory. Due to a weird shape, you can't hold a shield or anything similar. You're vegetarian, and you're unable to swim.
That sounds A, just
Oh!
a terrible idea. B, really OP.
There's a worm origin!
Oh, Worm, could you log out or go into a bed, please?
I go into bed. Worm origin. Imagine that.
I kind of like that you're a B, because B is important to you. What does the worm origin do?
Worm origin. Mine's faster, has strong arms, night vision, phasing, spawns in a mine shaft, burns in sunlight, water damage, 6 hearts, vegetarian. It's not that good.
Not that good. But also not that bad.
Imagine worm origin, but you're just like like the same size as a stick, and you just like squirm on the ground.
Oh, where's the upside to that?
Don't you mean where's the downside to that?
Sure.
Right.
Well, that's there now. That's there now. But there's nothing we can do. You're right, the upside is worm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's super cool that they're like making it easy to add origins. Okay. I have had a super fun time streaming. It's almost been 3.5 hours. And although I have finished some of the editing I was supposed to do today, I should probably go do more editing. Apart from the size-changing ones, do any of them change your appearance in any way? Slime ones make you green, and the phantom one makes you transparent. Or some slime makes you green, not all of them.
The slime one that we have makes you green.
Yeah, but not as green as the one that, like, the origins, as, like, the they're just calling it the Origins SMP, like Wilbur's Origins SMP has, and ours doesn't make you translucent.
Yeah, it does.
Oh yeah, only slightly though.
I found dark oak.
Ooh, dark oak.
Get it, please.
I am.
I'm just running around. I love this. I'm so happy about this. I was worried I wouldn't be able to do this. Just, like, my entrance here. By the enchantment table. It's just, whoop. And then I have an entrance into the fish tunnel if I ever want to be in the fish tunnel for any reason. Why would I want to be in the fish tunnel? I don't know.
Don't associate with the fucking fish.
Well, they're in my way, so I had to make there be a slight area where I could get in.
Screw the fish.
Don't screw the fish, they don't deserve that.
I don't.
I'm in a
Fish.
really weird mood tonight.
Did you just make a sexual innuendo?
Yeah. I blame Langs.
I purposely didn't say fuck the fish so that wouldn't happen, and somehow it still managed to happen.
Yeah. That's kind of how synonyms work.
Yeah.
I could
Brain
make
didn't
it
think
so
of
much
that.
worse. I could make it so much worse. I'm
Please.
not going to.
Please don't. I'm 16.
Oh god. I know you're 16. It wouldn't be worse in that aspect.
Okay.
It would be worse in the aspect that it's specifically Tristan who is the fish.
Oh god.
Shay?
Yes, Buck. Not in that way, Buck. In the other way, Buck. I'm gonna stop talking.
Not gonna be happy.
No, it's absolutely your fault, Langs, that I am in a mood in which I'm making sexual innuendos on stream, because that rarely happens.
The valley? Oh, it is.
Usually if I do them in a recording, I'd be like, I know that I'm gonna cut that out so no one sees it other than the people who I'm recording with, but this is on a VOD. It's just there now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's okay, Langs. You're not in trouble, but it is your fault. Important distinction. I'm doing that thing where I like run around in circles and put off ending stream. So I should probably just end. I'm so bad at ending stream.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why would I end stream when I could just stream forever?
Because you need to end stream?
Yeah.
I'm not Ludwig.
Even he ended his stream. It just took him a long time.
Yeah, but still, a month is practically forever.
I'm
I
not
wanna
gonna say I could go.
I want to do a subathon. That would be fun.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun too. Alright,
I need to get through my 12-hour first. Okay, I've got homework, and I'm
Go.
not going to be at school tomorrow, so I have heaps to catch up on, so I'm going to go.
go do
Yeah.
homework.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bonnie will not be the one to corrupt me. I mean, I've been corrupted before, but like, it won't be Bonnie. Whatever happens, it won't be Bonnie. Bye! I don't want to be in the tunnels.
I need to make stairs.
Can I spook Loz? Nah, Loz isn't looking. Ah, Loz has fixed the damage of the creeper explosion. Alright, bye! Maybe I should look at rating someone.
Do you want me to do some...
Nah,
Hold on,
I
who-
only have like 3 viewers.
Yeah, but you should still raid so that, like, you can meet new streamers.
I mean, yeah. Thank you, Langs. I'll take a quick look. Twitch is taking so long to load. I think I'm just gonna end.
Okay. Ah, fuck.
Thank you. Bye!
Bye!